It's your boy Juice, a.k.a. The Juice is Loose. Studio 231 is located in the beautiful and trendy Lower East Side of Manhattan with studio rates and full studio setup. If you'd like to record with me at Studio 231, you can reach me at juice-cannon.com or Twitter at juicecannon.
Last Up on the L is proudly sponsored by Dulce Amore Couture, premium couture accessory line, specializing in jewelry and watches featuring the handcrafted Amore collection. Based in New York City, but not limited to, you can meet Miss Yeezy Smith on Facebook /Dulce Amore Couture or Instagram Dulce Amore Couture or visit the website dulceamorecouture.bigcartel.com.
We need a different planet.
Okay, that they heard that, so I don't know what.
Wakanda forever, man.
Wakanda the planet. Fuck that.
That was an actual comic book.
Yo, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even the afternoon. What am I talking about?
I fucked you up that
Facts,
LA
you
time.
can edit that out though. Like, try it again. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's fucking up. He's fucking up.
It would be the afternoon if I got my damn Rock Nation brunch invite.
Now we're back on track.
There we go. He saved it.
Niggas lost that shit in the mail. I'm going to assume it's because of comments I had about the Kaepernick thing. Let me just say from the bottom of my heart, I meant it. I don't give a damn. Anyway. Fuck that. Welcome to the Last Stop on the L. It's your boy Danny Ocean, DWYOCION. Follow me on Twitter.
Yo, it's your boy Mayhem Mike. It's Q Mayhem Mike. Follow me on Twitter. You never notice like Danny Ocean always talks about getting invited to these soirees and brunches and shit, and niggas be laughing at him. Last time Issa Rae just retweeted and then put the LOL.
Yo, that was foul. I remember that shit too. Those are the two events that you know you make him real black money. Okay? When Jay-Z say come through to the brunch and Issa got you on the boat. Okay?
Nice.
And you're not getting thrown out by the security guard.
Also, I gotta add one more. I gotta add one more.
That's normally me.
You get in the tour of Tyler Perry Studios.
Ooh.
I gotta add one more. Yeah.
I wouldn't ask him for protective headwear though, because he doesn't seem to be concerned about that. You thought you was the only one. We back in this bitch. We've been gone too long.
But he in Atlanta though. There's literally a hair show. You know what?
Around the corner.
Listen, I ain't got no comments on Tyler Perry's content. I'm pretty clear about my feelings on that. But that hair thing, though, come on, fam.
They talking more about that hair thing than the actual movie.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta shout out my brother Highbridge over here. He living a new life. He looking svelte.
Facts.
Wholly and completely, you know what I'm saying? Completely off the market. Watch out for them new niggas over there.
Congrats.
Drop the ring on that hand.
Congrats.
Sage.
We got the first engagement on Last Stop on the L. Vonna Sage.
Yeah.
And Highbridge.
Yep.
Clap it up for them. Clap it up for them.
Yeah. I did that. I like so much to put a ring on it.
Damn,
you know, we some young brothers and sisters out here getting money. So we have to do it in style. You know what I'm saying? Out the city.
Facts.
Drop
Get some
a pin
Brazilian in
somewhere
your life.
outside the 5 boroughs. Holla at me.
Get some Brazilian in your life. Don't even order this. Bring the food to you. And you
Facts.
pick.
In abundance. I don't even have to say nothing. I just wave them on.
We ain't even order one pitch. We ordered 2 pitches of sangria, my nigga. We fancy.
Had desserts with floaters on top and shit all lit
Shit.
Facts.
and looking good on camera.
Shit. Out here in hotels with models.
Facts.
Hey, I'm proud of you. Look at me. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me too.
Danny, well played. See, Sage was concerned about y'all. I knew better. I knew there was something in the air. It was like, you know, it's a man down, but ain't no hands down. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, though, I do have to say this. My one complaint about DC. Oh, my God. That lady at the front desk, though. Yo.
You knew what it was.
I'm going to throw a phone positive. Yo.
So me and Ocean, we arrived actually early. We were early to this soiree.
Facts.
We go check in on the hotel or whatever, right? We go check with the lady. And first of all, she almost tripped. She said she stepped back, but she almost tripped.
Yeah, we all saw it.
I'm sorry. You ain't low. So then she goes, she asked me for the reservation because I'm in one of these. She asked my ID. She looked at the reservation and she looked at me. You know what she had the nerve to say?
What?
She said, "Is this you?" She looking at me like, "Is this you?" She then goes on to say, "You are not going to get in any DC nightclub." Son, do I look that old, son? She tried to play me.
I will say on her defense, you guys have never seen this picture. He does not look like the same guy.
Okay, first of all, I was a
You
lot
really
more
don't.
smiley.
I would love to ride with you on this one, but you really don't.
I was a lot more smiley, okay? I got my angry nigga face on 24/7.
Hair deep. You got the beard.
Facts. Trying to learn from you, big fella. You know what I'm saying?
just saying, bro. Step your game up. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm working on it. I feel you.
But then the best part to me that had me like, wow. That's okay. All right. She was just like, because the overnight parking.
Yes.
We asked how much that was, and she said the price. And I guess our face was just like, what? And she goes, y'all from New York. Y'all got it. Excuse me?
Facts.
I appreciate you speaking abundance into my wallet. But since it's not there yet,
And the manner in which you are speaking.
let's deal with the present
Whether
time.
we do or don't, do not make assumptions.
Listen, rich people stay rich by not breaking bread.
Facts.
Higgity facts.
Just saying. Don't assume. Even though a nigga did have it, but they ain't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I did, but like, who cares?
You should have hit her with a cold. Fuck out of here.
I think I hit her with an A. Yo, what's really good with you?
Like, yo, my G, take it easy, B. Don't talk about my rent income.
Coming in clutch. Yo, tax season is upon us, bro.
Shit. Ain't nobody claiming me.
It's
Down bad. It's down bad.
So, I know what I'm going to do with my tax money.
What's that?
Blow it in the strip club. I'm going to my first strip club, and y'all niggas look like y'all crazy. When's the last time you ever heard Mayhem in the strip club? About to make it rain, and when I run out of dollars, I'm about to make it hell with this change.
I saw a video
phone, bitch.
of Kawhi Leonard in a strip club, and it was exactly what I expected from Kawhi Leonard in a strip club. There was nothing about it that didn't make sense.
Just straight face.
That dancer put it in her best work in Kawhi.
He's probably calling her a heathen in his head. No.
Like, he had money in his head. I felt like he wouldn't even throw it at her. Just like, all right, thanks.
I'd rather be at home practicing instead of being trolloped on by this Jezebel.
Trollop.
Yo, speaking of strip clubs, y'all heard about that professor that blew his grant money?
Bruh.
Yo.
Legend.
Yeah, that's a Drake line right there, son.
Legend.
Money coming,
Okay.
money going. Not like you can take it with you.
I just want to know who the stripper looked like. Like, I just want to know who made him say, fuck it, grant money don't matter. Like,
Listen, he been living that dream in his head for a long time.
Yo, you know it.
yo.
I feel like he's one of those dudes that did everything right his whole life. Like, from the hood, but he did everything right.
Yeah.
So he can get this shot. And then he got this money. He's just like, nah, fuck this.
I feel like somebody didn't get tenured and he was pissed about it. He's like, oh, yeah, bitch?
Shit.
You don't want to tenure me? Got you. Heard you. Yo, Crystal, come here. Let me holler at you, baby. Remember when I said I'm going to make you feel like a queen? There you go.
I felt like her name was Diamond, son. I ain't
Throw
gonna
your
lie.
watch up in the air
have been.
for her.
I mean, that shit.
Yo, my summer's out here. All right, we're joking around, but I want to start on a little bit of a somber note because I feel like there's no way we could transition to this.
Yeah, rip
So,
the Band-Aid,
so
bro.
we gotta start on it with it. So as we're recording this, earlier today it was announced that Kobe Bryant and his daughter were killed in a helicopter accident on their way to a basketball tournament. Yeah. And that shit hit me. You ever hear some news and you just like, not even like you don't believe it, you just like, wait, what? Yeah. I didn't even hear you right. Say that again. They say it again like, nah, fuck out of here. Like,
Listen, somebody had to show me on the TV for me to think that shit was real. Bro.
oh, dog, I hit the Twitter, and when I saw only TMZ, I was just like, nah, this shit ain't real. I need somebody with actual news cred to, no offense, TMZ, but no. So I kept waiting. And when that shit started coming in, you like, damn, this shit's real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Everybody posting about that shit. Now, I purposely stayed away from my phone until I got here to record. But, bruh, like, I got no words for that shit because, like, we grew up with that dude. Like,
Son.
Kobe Bryant, slam dunk giant.
Yup,
I played a Kobe, son. Don't try it.
when I got in, I remember making the decision to get into basketball, right? God, it sounds like a weird thing to say, right? But like, when I was a little kid, I was just a nigga watching cartoons, like everybody else is, and everyone started doing like watching sports and other shows. Like, oh, we doing this now? Okay, let me let me see what this is about. And one of the first things I did to get into basketball was start buying basketball trading cards. And one of the first cards I ever had, the only card I ever had of value was the Kobe Bryant rookie card. Wow. It was Kobe. It said no NBA experience, and he had the baldy.
Damn.
That was the first. That's
Yeah.
the first NBA card of value I ever had. Was the Kobe Bryant rookie card. That was the same year I started paying attention to basketball, understanding the game, started playing the video games, which gave me even better knowledge. So, like, you can't be from our generation and watch basketball and not know who Kobe Bryant was, right?
You can't be from our generation, period. It's not like Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want anybody... I know what you're saying, but like...
He transcended
Right,
basketball.
right, exactly. Yeah.
And it's like, if someone said something so crazy, it's just like, you know, like why some people may not understand if they're not into sports or pop culture, like why people are so impacted by this. But it's just like, yo, y'all understand that any kid that picked up a paper ball to throw in a garbage bin
Kobe.
from 1996 to 04, 05 was just seeing Kobe.
From the back of the room, corner to corner. Kobe. Damn, son. Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that shit because that's an automatic. Ain't nobody screaming out LeBron.
Or Jordan.
Nah,
you didn't do it. That wasn't part of the thing. And then it's like,
yo, son.
And then what makes it even so crazier is that everyone knew Kobe was crazy. I mean crazy like he was dedicated to whatever he was doing. The whole Mamba mentality thing is having a love of something and then putting your passion into it, right? Yeah. And he was finding that same level of success with the same amount of effort from basketball in his post life. My man just won an Oscar. Or not won, but he just got nominated for an Oscar. Or did he win? I'm trying to remember if he won. I think he won last year. Son, like that, think about that. Like you transition out of the league, still have your money, right? Mm-hmm. Still impacted the world in new ventures. Mm-hmm. He started a venture fund, was funding entrepreneurs, and was passing the game down to his daughter, who was taken in the accident as well. Son,
I think for just anybody, like, just to see Kobe, you may not agree with him as a person, which I honestly feel like he was a good person. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't perfect. He definitely deserved retribution in that sense. But his impact, which is the craziest thing. I'm not in basketball like that. But, like, I remember looking at Kobe. I'm like, yo, he's dope. He reminds me of Jordan and all this other stuff. And people went back and forth. And I actually read the comments. And I was like, but you know what? This man added his own thing. You know, he built himself and he's constantly fighting that number, that thing. And he put LA on his back. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
He put LA on his back and they love Kobe. Yeah. They love Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
He's an immortal out there, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
Figgity facts. And what he's done is just, it's crazy because I saw that article when it dropped, like 5 minutes afterwards. And like everybody here that saw it early was like, TMZ, you know. But then it was just like, it was the only source. And then when it started coming in, I had to call my boy, Brooklyn Boy T, and he didn't want to hear that shit. He was like, nah, that's a lie. TMZ, they be lying on stuff. And now he's not in a good place. And it's funny because we on the East Coast.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying? That's not just a West Coast thing.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? And it's like, we don't even realize how global Kobe was. Yeah. Right? Like, Kobe is... So, the NBA's biggest audience is in China, and Kobe's been the best-selling jersey for years, my G.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, you know, I've been watching soccer lately, and the soccer player Neymar was in a competition and threw up the 2-4 after he scored a goal, right? So, like, it's not just, like... He's not just a basketball player, right? Yeah. Like, he's an icon for... It's like one of those moments when you do something so well, it defines you. Mm-hmm. And, like, it pushes you out of the sport. Like, you just... Like, you think Kobe Bryant, you think of Los Angeles, you think of the Lakers, you think of dedication. Those are all three. Those are all things that just come to mind automatically. And for him to die, because I was saying this to Chris and Mike earlier, I was just like, doing some shit so mundane, like taking a kid to a basketball game. Like he wasn't out here living no crazy life. Like, it wasn't like sometimes you feel, you see these things coming sometimes, but like on your way to it, like, you're being a basketball dad. Like, that's what took you out? Are you serious? Come on, fam. Like that at 41.
Right when he was starting to embark on the second half of his life, bro. Like, that shit put mad stuff in perspective instantaneously. Like,
son, I know a lot of dads on there was like just like talking about hugging their daughters and stuff like that, like talking about your kids, son. Yeah. Like, because could you imagine what Vanessa Bryan is dealing with right now? You lost your husband and your kid in one foul swoop.
Yep.
Like, you saying that, bro? I just thought about, like, I was in Harlem before I came here. And I seen a whole bunch of dads looking at it now in my mind's eye. I seen a whole bunch of dads holding their kids close as I'm walking down the street. Like, I seen a whole bunch of black men because I'm in Harlem. Yeah. I see the look on their faces, and we're all just giving each other like the somber nod, like, yeah, bro, like. And a couple people stopped and talked to me. Was like, yo, you heard, whatever. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm just trying to keep it pushing through the rest of my shift, and shit is crazy, right? Like, I don't know how I'm gonna function with the rest of that shit in my mind. Like, I gotta go through the rest of my day. Yeah. And then it's like, yeah, this shit hit home, bro, because we about the same age. Like, we grew up with this dude. And now, replaying the whole shit, like, I'm seeing black dads walking down the street with their kids, holding them closer. Yeah. Like, I see it normally, but they're usually, like, at arm's length, or the kids walking next to them. All of them had their kids in their hands, holding them. Like, a couple of dudes in the restaurant that I had to deliver to, they were, like, sitting with their kids on their laps, like, just same serene look on their face, like, yo, all right.
Crazy.
Just taking all that in, bro.
It's different when it applies directly.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to LA. Y'all just losing your greats, and we feel you, man. Wasn't too long. Nip left us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he won his first Grammy, like literally like an hour or so ago.
Yeah.
And then that's just reminded me of just like, damn, like. You haven't even been gone that long, my G. Like, you were alive last year.
Didn't even make a full revolution around the sun.
Like, damn, son. Like, yo, that's just wild. Like, I know people always talk about, like, people become... You know what? Sometimes people think about, like, why do moments like this remind us of our mortality? Is because of the suddenness, right? It's like the unexpected, and then it just comes out of nowhere. Like, I remember when my homegirl called me to tell me I was playing a game, watching the game, and then, like, I heard what she said, and I was just like, what?
Like, when certain shit hit you, like you remember time, place, and exactly what you were doing, bro.
Yeah. And they were celebrating, and as an NBA fan, they were talking about his legacy yesterday. Because LeBron passed him on the scoring list. So people are remembering Kobe's career yesterday. That's why I was watching a replay of the game last night that I missed to see it. So that's why this is so weird. Because I'm like, yo, yesterday people were talking about your legacy and people were thinking back. And I'm like, yo, you're not an old man. Like, this isn't like like you came into the league when I was in middle school, but you're not an old man. Like, yeah, that shit. Son, I was speechless. That was just like, shit, I ain't got nothing to say. Like, I really had nothing to say.
Yeah, that shit snatched the wind out you and you just sit there and take it. Like, what do you do with that, bro?
I don't know, man. All I know is just like my deepest condolences to that family, to his friends. Yo, Cats was trying to put on NBA games today. Players were straight balling before the game because a lot of people knew Kobe. LeBron was crying on the plane. Tyson Chandler was crying on the bench. Kyrie Irving just left the building. That was like one of his mentors. He just heard the news. He's just like, I'm out. I'm not doing this. So it's like it's not just a basketball player. It's a person. That's right. Somebody's son. That's somebody's father. That's somebody's husband that just got taken away. That's somebody's even boss. Like, there are people's jobs and livelihood depending on him too. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, that's a big loss for a lot of people. R.I.P. man. Damn, son. R.I.P. We've been recording on days, bro.
What the fuck is that, son?
On days. God damn. All right, we're going to transition into some positivity. The Rock Nation brunch has happened. I don't know if y'all saw the pictures. I'm not going to be shady since I didn't get my invite, but I will say this. Some of y'all niggas need to fire a stylist. Not because your fits wasn't hitting. It's just you had the same fit as the nigga next to you.
Also,
did she just say choose A? Yeah, all went I. Like what happened there? Y'all had the same
A or B.
jacket. Same jacket.
I feel like it's a theme, so I'm gonna not throw them under the bus like that. Because niggas got enough money to have style,
Yeah,
or have somebody around them that has style.
but
what do you
That
gotta
shit
say
just
about
didn't show
DJ
up.
Khaled? DJ Khaled came in looking like the Cookie Monster
oh wow,
with sneakers.
wow.
First
Wow.
of all,
Sir.
He ain't the best.
I was about to say, nigga, we the best.
I'm okay if I don't get invited to a DJ Khaled brunch.
Shout out to Casanova.
I'd be overdressed.
Casanova came through with a suited and booted.
Yeah.
Jada Kiss was suited and booted.
Yeah.
Brian B. Miller is living his best life. You know you having a good year when your Rock Nation brunch picks is your American Express Platinum card. I play it. I didn't know journalists were getting paid like that.
Facts.
It's not even a corporate card. That's yours. Oh, shit.
Shit, they recording legends.
Yo, shout out to Westside Gun with the Dapper Dan original. Everybody came through icy. Woo!
Woo, yeah.
Yo,
That
if
shit
any-
made you proud.
Woo.
Listen, son, come on, son. Like, come on, son. It's not black money in the room. I saw Robert Kraft, billionaire owner, the New England Patriots, also a lover of a good massage.
And a very good happy ending as well.
Robert Kraft was in. You know how people always like, yo, people this rich don't need to show all this to have all this money. And the Rock Nation brunch goes, nigga, we don't care.
Facts. Facts.
Let him be rich over there. I'll be rich over here. Shit. Get off my.
Let him have it, son. Shit.
No, it's just I love that event because it's just like really cool to see black people from all walks of life gather together. No one's dead. Like they're not coming together because of someone's
Somebody
death.
passing you, right?
And they're coming together to celebrate being successful. And it's not just like they're all from the same space. There's college graduates in there.
Yep.
There's ex-felons in there. There's CEOs. There's everyone's a random white person. Because, if you white and at the Rock Nation brunch,
You made it.
it's not even that you made it. It's just more just like you a very specific type of white. If you're not there for work, like if you're not the publicist, event organizer,
Or one of the servers.
or somebody's legal team, like niggas are just like, nah, come through.
You sure that nigga ain't light skinned?
Like everybody happy to see. Hey, yo, it's Stacy. Hey,
Kimberly, oh my god.
I saw a few of those. I saw Static Selector. He was out there. MGK was out there.
Yeah.
G-Eazy was out there. The usual suspects.
Facts.
A lot of athletes out there. Yeah, it's a beautiful event.
Yeah.
1 year, I guess. Maybe. Probably not. I don't care. Whatever.
My man Yo Gotti came through in that cocaine white.
You saw that. You saw that. Woo.
Cocaine Orange Mound official, nigga.
Let me
You
say
saw
one
he got
thing.
the new crib, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Even
That
though
crib
he
was
lost,
fucking crazy.
he lost crazy amount of bags beforehand. Okay. First of all, I hate white because white is easily dirty by anything. He's posed on the grass clean. How do you do that, son?
Listen.
What is that, Max? Is it OxyClean?
Your swag make you levitate, nigga.
You right.
We don't do that walking shit in the Rock Nation.
You right.
brunch.
Oh, man. Well, there was some negativity associated with the brunch. Hours before, Meek Mill encountered his ex and her current... Meek Mill encountered Nicki Minaj, and there was some shouting. Nothing crazy happened, but me and Mayhem were talking about, we saw the headline, and we thought they were calling a couple petty, but they was like, no, that's their name. Yo!
Son.
I was today years old, nigga. I didn't know either.
Son.
So Mayhem told me.
Son.
I was like,
Son.
what the fuck? I mean, I know she
Like,
petty,
we
but
thought
damn,
we-
he got swapped up in
We
that
thought
too?
they was clowning them because they were being petty, but the last name on the certificate is Petty. I'm done, son. I can't, bro.
I feel like that was a marketing ploy for her.
Listen, at this point, everything is... I'm like...
When trying to be relevant goes wrong.
Yo, I can... Because I'm trying... Like, we don't know what sparked this, why they were in the same spot. I feel like this is not coincidental. There's no way in hell y'all travel with the entourages y'all do and just encounter each other. Somebody saw somebody someplace and went like, we need to talk.
We need to be there.
I guess. Yeah. But the way I picture it, I feel like Meek Mill just there minding his business. Like, yo, I'm about to cut this. Hey, nigga, I heard that shit you was saying. Oh, come on. I'm about to go hang out with billionaires,
That's
man.
a fact.
Come on,
That's
man.
a fact. I don't see anything in him prompting that type of situation when you know what's happening this whole entire weekend. And everybody there's your man. Why would you even bring that type of heat to yourself?
Right.
But guess who didn't get invited to the Rock Nation brunch?
Onika. Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know.
You know exactly what happened in that store, right? Like, Speak was just like, oh, God. And everybody around him was like, like, are we about to, are we about to go from Brunch to City Island? Like, we about to do
Flipperoni.
I have this table ready to flip. What's up?
You know it's serious when the chair's thrown.
My man ain't out here trying to play with his freedom. And he got a baby mama now. And he brought her to the Rock Nation brunch.
Yeah.
Out here shining. What the fuck did he say? Yeah, I shot that up. Yeah, he definitely said I shot that up.
I mean,
he's trying to live his best life.
we normally say shoot your shot. He emptied the clip.
Nah, you got it wrong. Rah.
Ratatata.
I hate y'all.
Yo,
Sit down, Monica.
there was that speech by Diddy talking about disrespecting rap and hip hop that the Grammys were doing. Was it before the brunch? That was before, right?
I think it was before, yeah.
Because he got honored. The brunch happened after the speech because he got honored the night before, I think, at the Grammys.
Okay.
But the reason I'm bringing it up is because he was talking about how the Grammys don't value hip hop. Nipsey won his first award, and an award that wasn't televised in the biggest genre in the world. Just putting that out there. I don't understand how those two things come together, but hey, here we are. It's like, I won't put your awards on TV, but come dance to me, nigga.
Yep.
We gotta stop.
I just want to say, I had to look it up. In 1998, remember ODB interrupted the Grammys to say the same thing, but about the Wu-Tang Clan. He was like, y'all out here not honoring our music. He said a lot of more other shit, but, they bleeped him out. And it's just like, y'all not really recognizing rap. And look, years later, here comes Diddy. I appreciate you, Diddy. I agree with you. Why are we still supporting y'all? Y'all need us.
We need to bail on them, son. Like, bring that energy to the BET weekend. Celebrate people that celebrate you. Like, it's the same shit with the Oscars. At this point, I'm just like, fuck y'all niggas. Whatever. Keep your word. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Like,
ironically, I just want to keep this energy going because I was watching The Breakfast Club and I was listening to Dame Dash on the interview, and he says, okay, look, Dame Dash has this weird line of reality. Okay, he just goes in and out, but when he's in the pocket,
gonna crack a joke, but I was mean. So I'm going to kudos myself for being mature.
When he's in the pocket, he's in the pocket. One of the things he said is just like, yo, without us, the 1% can't function. Why are we supporting them? And he's like...
Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Wait. Pause. Did he say without us, the 1%? Nigga, you are the 1%.
Like I said, in and out of the pocket.
Don't get it fucked up. He's the bank.
That still make you the 1%.
Not necessarily.
Okay, no, we're not doing this.
Not necessarily.
We're not doing this. That's like when
Bloomberg technically he's the bank. How many people owe him money?
Listen.
And he's not even charging interest for some of them.
He bringing that Tom Steyer energy. That's what he bringing. If y'all don't know who Tom Steyer is, it's this billionaire running for president. He's like, yo, we're going to take care of the billionaires. Nigga, you talking about yourself. What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of here with that bullshit.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to roll with Chris.
Us with the
he
1%.
blended himself really good in this conversation.
Hey, listen, bro. Dame, one thing that he does very well that 1%ers don't do is he always puts up his own bread, bro. Dame will go broke funding his own shit. He doesn't, though. He might fall off a little bit.
I'm about to say there's some creditors. There's some creditors that may disagree with some elements of your statement.
Our president went bankrupt how many times? That shit don't count.
Okay.
When you got over a certain money limit, bro, you every couple of years you can just run off on a plug.
Okay, I have a legit question.
You know Chris gonna be successful because he said that shit don't count. Listen, if I owe a nigga 25 cents, I'm sweat. So don't ever come at me with like, yo, 100K. Oh, who's you?
Nigga, miss me with that bullshit. I holla at you, nigga. Sally Mae better run from me, nigga. Fuck out of here.
25 cents, I'll buy you half some chips, son. Half a bag of chips. I
I
got
ain't
you.
getting you nowhere. They 35 cents now. You in deficit already, bro.
Damn.
And it's mostly ass, so you ain't even getting chips.
half a bag. You right?
Well, you might get wrap snacks for 25 cents.
Damn.
Nah, son, I never used to borrow money from friends. Real talk. They'd be like, damn, I want some chips. Yeah, I'll loan you it. No. Not gonna do it.
Y'all already know I don't share, so
Chips ain't worth it.
We're doing great, guys. Financial advisors here. Chris the Highbridge Bank. That's what I'm calling him. Don't worry, if you go bankrupt, we still in the green. How, nigga? He got all the answers. I'm still rich. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, bro, if you ain't running up on me with guns, that shit don't count. I tell Sage that same shit. I ain't sweating nobody telling me I owe them motherfucking thing.
Yeah, I had
You ain't
that
got a
once
gun to
happen
my
when I
face,
was
nigga.
younger.
We
like
good.
Some crazy bill came at me and they're like, yo, how you gonna pay? I'm like, yeah, I'm shit. I don't know what your plan is. My plan is I'm about to go eat some cereal, y'all. Y'all got some thinking to do. Figure this shit out.
Depending on how the fuck I
Can't
feel.
seize assets I don't got. Can't seize dollars I don't have. So
Yo,
Even if I do have, if I got time, I might just wait your ass out for 7 years and make it go away by default. What the fuck you gonna do?
I see where this is going. The Last Stop crew, we're going to have this transport vehicle outfitted with certain specs so niggas can't pull us over and shoot up the whip.
No. So you stay out the street with the money. White boys don't run down on you. It's not happening.
They gonna come to the house?
You gonna send a vicious letter? Fuck out of here.
I don't know, son. Depends on the type of white
I
boy.
barely read my emails. Fuck, I look like opening a letter. Get out of here. Oh, you what? These nuts, nigga. That's what I owe you. Fuck out of here.
Yo, the bank over here talking about, remember AOL was sending you an email that we're gonna close your account?
Oh, shit.
This nigga was years later. Come on, son, y'all could have called me.
Yo, real talk. What? Yo, I got a funny story. Speaking of debt, I had a project due in college. I took some books that I was not supposed to take out of the library. I totally copped to that. I took them on winter break with me.
I don't want to hear shit about me stealing books ever again, Osha. Go ahead.
I didn't
don't wanna hear
steal.
shit.
Hold on.
It don't matter. You still stole, nigga.
Hold on.
You stole.
I did not steal because they knew they were in my possession. I used my library card to take them out. What they were supposed to be a short-term loan instead of like a longer one because of the types of books they were. They didn't have that
Did
many
you
copies.
bring them back on time?
I did. Not. Anyway,
He stole them.
I brought them back.
Can I see them?
I brought them back when I came back to college because I was like, we got off in December, and I brought them back promptly in January when I was back on campus. I gave it to the librarian. Librarians just looked at me, gave me the evilest look I've ever seen a librarian give me. You weren't supposed to take these books that long. I'm like, I had a project to do, man. Other people need these books. I'm like, I did not need a project to do. I'm like, how much do I owe you? He told me the price because there's penalties. I said, how are you going to pay? I looked at him and said, I was like, my man's. Nah.
Hey, what? Hey, who?
I'm like, there's no account to even tap. Like, go ahead. Do your best. What you gonna take?
This is why they coming for our credit.
He looks so mad. He's just like, I'm gonna write this off, but don't ever do this again. I'm like, you got your books back, man. Why you gotta be on with the bass of your voice? Like,
It's the one time in the library he get aggressive. This next time he got that one off on you.
yeah.
Stop
But that bill
folding the
was
pages like this.
crazy. I was just like, how we gonna pay?
This is why they coming
I'm
for our
like,
credit,
I
son.
don't know what
Y'all
your
niggas out
plan
here
is.
stealing off on librarians, son.
I had
That's a
$50 as
motherfucker.
part of my meal plan. I was like, y'all take college bucks. Go get you a meal in the calf. All you can eat.
Damn.
I mean,
That's the only time I ever just look somebody with a bill in the face and be like, nah, we're not doing this.
Yeah, I would have just moved around a whole bunch of books just to put them shits in the wrong place. Fuck with him. Like, word? That's how you
As
feel?
I said, I took the books out. I was allowed to. I just wasn't supposed to take them out that long. So when I brought them back, they all had my name on it. He's just like, "So we thought you stole them." Like, thought I stole books? Y'all have my ID. Y'all see what year I'm in.
Can I ask
like,
you a
are y'all
question?
smart? Like,
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Did you have student loan debt? Or do you have student loan debt?
nah.
Okay.
Why?
Well played. I was about to say, shut the fuck up. This student loan debt gonna pay for all that shit. Fuck I look like you talking to me about some penalties.
I was a very fortunate young man.
Going to the
and
cafe, like, you know what? I'm taking this sandwich and I'm not paying for it.
I went to college for $3.99. So that's why when he looked at me, it's just like, we're going to charge this to your account. I'm like, no account to charge. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, though. No
Charge
money's
it to the
coming
game,
from me.
nigga. That's what you do.
Like, I had to pay for college, but they paid me back in sandwiches.
Yo, I would have been the most reckless college student ever.
Listen.
Like,
Oh, we
run
were.
the tab up, nigga. Let
Listen.
everything fly, bro. I'm gonna holler at y'all when I get my degree.
Listen, shout out the one
You see
thing.
this almanac? Get it, son.
Shout out to my tiny college, because the one thing I appreciated as a scholarship kid is that they gave you a meal plan, because so you get to choose, right? And I had the unlimited meal plan for all 4 years, right? So what's the big deal? My college always did a la carte. They didn't do buy individual meals. So once you paid to get in, just eat. And then I started going to these other colleges where niggas is just like, all right, so what can you eat? Oh, each item's cost different. The fuck?
Raggedy bitches.
What you mean? I've already paid to get. I gotta pay extra. I can eat a dick.
Facts, nigga. A fat one.
I have to go grab a Snickers at the vending machine. That's how much I
about
hate
to
you.
channel Rihanna. Length. Catch the tip, nigga. Wide. Oh,
Yo, when I brought frat bros through and I just swiped them and they're like, how much additional we owe you? For what? Nigga, this food's inclusive. Grab a plate, go away. In between me and
you
the
must have been
Reuben.
a good friend.
Woo!
I'd have charged niggas $5.
damn.
God damn.
If you ain't got $5, $2.50.
That sound like a cold 20 to a college student. Nigga said 5? Shit. That's
Listen,
a cover charge
there's a
and
possible
drink.
chance that they could revoke my shit and we all be hungry. I gotta save up. Nigga, and save up for the winter, nigga. You saw it.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. I definitely would have been cooking the fuck out some meals in the college dorm, man. Hustling my ass off. If I was away
Yo,
at
them
school.
senior year had the real kitchen, so most people started cooking then. I'm like, you know how close this cafe is to our house? Fuck y'all.
Pick up some noodles on the way back.
I didn't even use a chef. How about that? I used to walk in this house. I used to be in that bitch so much. I walk in. They'd be like, Danny, you missed the meal. I was like, I had a late class. I saved the plate. I appreciate you. Thank you.
You know why I'm here.
One time I forgot my card. The lady looked at me and was like, you ain't got your card today? I was like, left the back of my room. She said, I know you're good. Come in. And the person behind me is like, you've never done that. Well, he's here every day. I don't know who you are.
This
I was like,
nigga,
God
the
damn.
food truck. This nigga, the food. You fucking up. What we eating today, Ocean?
He said scholarship kid. Oh shit, we were supposed to get dinner.
What we eating after the show?
I don't know. That
Don't
ain't my
say
business.
noodles.
That ain't my business.
Find that card. Let's see if we can hustle something up.
Oh, I appreciate the fuck out of that card. Woo. Or I used to come home, I used to be so mad. I gotta pay for individual shit? Fuck this, man.
Everything.
I used to just walk around, I gotta make a circle, figure out what you gonna eat first.
Son, the luxury. The luxury.
Decisions.
Most times I thought I knew what I was hungry most of the time.
Oh my god, nah, son. I do miss those days. Shout out to Chef Nate, wherever you are.
Oh, no, you still do have that option. It's called Costco cards now.
Yo.
Now you just walk around
Yeah.
giving out the free samples and fill up.
And then go shopping. Okay, you're right.
Shout out to Costco, son.
Right.
Costco's a constant reminder that I live in New York because their item sizes just do not compute with my apartment. Be like, yo, damn, I could use some. How much ketchup? Nigga, where am I gonna put this?
That's the whole fact. You gotta create cabinet space.
Like come here for paper towels and paper items. Other than that, nah, where am I going? Yo, I got space for this shit.
Like,
Their mayonnaise got the push thing on the top. You ever see that?
Yes.
Once you got the push nozzle in your mayonnaise, you live in a different life, brother. Like, you live in a different fucking life.
That's true.
First of all, if you ain't eating potato salad in abundance, you got problems. No one should have that much mayonnaise.
I mean, if you're on the keto diet, I'm just saying.
Oh, that's how you do it?
That's how I'm going to throw that in there.
Come on. Even if you live by yourself, that much mayo, that's a lot, B. That's a lot.
Some people do some strange things for change, bro.
What?
You might get a little creative when you got that much mayonnaise.
To all the people out there buying the 16-pack of chicken and they live by themselves, I understand you, brother.
16? Jesus Christ.
BJ's. $8.78.
Yo, you know one of the moments I realized I was an adult? When I was in my 20s and I was at the grocery store. And I picked up a pack of chicken. And I saw the same pack of chicken for 20 cents less, and I put one in my hand down.
You a real one.
They made a mistake, but I'm gonna take it though.
I was like, "Shit, this is adulting right here."
Shit, that's tax right there. You good?
But the first moment I knew I wasn't doing adulthood well was when I walked into Whole Foods, because it didn't matter which pack you grabbed. Oh shit! How much? Yo.
I remember me and Sage went into Target and I walked out mad.
Why?
Because I don't know what the fuck was in the bag. I just remember it was over $100.
Yeah.
And that shit fit in my hands with no struggle. Like there was no effort to lift anything.
Double bagging. No
double bagging. And it was one bag in each hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck did we just buy? She was like, but babe, we need it. No. What did we just buy? Because I feel like I get paid hourly. Mm-hmm. A couple hours of my life went into these two fucking bags. There ain't no way, son. And we're not even talking about gross. We're talking about net. Like,
yo, shout out to Mom Dukes. Mom Dukes don't bang with Target. That's my bougie ass. Mom Dukes going straight to Bobby's.
Fuck is a Bobby's?
Yo,
that's a very Brooklyn thing. You have to be in Central Brooklyn.
I don't even know what is a Highbridge.
Bobby's is a department store in Flatbush, and they got the hookup on the Kilolo, son. Son, when I tell you, listen, let me give you an impression of what type of store Bobby's is. Negroes come from Guyana just to shop at Bobby's. They put shit in a barrel and ship it back in bulk. No, they're not reselling. They're just shopping for their shit.
So would that be the Brooklyn version of Jack's in Manhattan?
On 34th Street? Yeah. But
okay, got you.
But I dare say even a little cheaper.
Damn, that's hard to...
Bobby's.
Son.
It's Bobby's. What? I don't even know if Conway's still around. Rainbow. You know what I'm saying? These were like the triangle, the trifecta, but Bobby's outlived all that. I'm telling you, ask any, especially West Indian, Brooklynite, they know about Bobby's.
I was in Boston, the cab, it was just like, oh, you're from Brooklyn? You ever heard of a store called Bobby's? Just like, my nigga.
And you know he valid after that, huh?
One of my friends, who's like very conscious when she comes to shopping or whatnot, she's always looking for a good deal, and especially to last longer, used to shop at Bobby's, and then found Jack's, and was like, when I can't go to Bobby's, I go to Jack's.
Damn.
And she work in the city, so trust me.
That's crazy.
Listen,
I thought Jack's was it.
And Jack's is full of shit.
Listen, I know niggas be coming straight out of fucking Port Authority, go walk right into Jack's and then get back on the Port Authority.
Yep.
That's what happened to Bobby. I'm telling you, people catch flights. like there, wherever there's a Bobby's, a few blocks away, there's a store that sells barrels.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Straight up.
Yep.
People coming to ship right back to where they came from. And that'd be Canada, the UK, Guyana, Jamaica, Haiti. Shout out to my Hasidic brothers too. They be in there. So the Latinos are coming into the hood. They be in there. Hey, that store brings people together.
You run into everybody at Bobby's.
Figgity facts. The only people that are not in there are the gentrifiers. They be at Target. That's
fair enough.
Whatever.
Interesting.
Do you?
I learned something today.
Oh, man. Sorry. Now let's get back to what's happening with the news. So Future gonna be faithful? Y'all think that's what's happening?
But she's enjoying her moment, though.
A Future
ain't she?
A Future ain't right, nigga. That's... This nigga, what, 10 kids in? You gonna be the one to change him? What the fuck?
Here's how I know she's enjoying her moment. She was last seen on the gram singing some song that he has. I don't know what it is, right?
Yeah.
They all do.
She don't even know the song. She out here mumble rapping it, but she swagged out, son. You number one fan. I see you, girl. Go ahead. I understand your position, and I understand you may not be there for long. I'm looking to see where you go on the rebound. That's what I'm saying.
Metro make it boop. More of these helps.
She dates in the same circle.
Oh,
She does, though. That
She likes a certain type of nigga.
Weird, though. Don't you think that's weird?
we talked about
You know
this.
what? I feel like in the climate that we live in right now, where women have the type of pull that they have, she's fucking him.
Yeah. No, I don't doubt that. You know what I'm saying? But it must... the weirdness is not the dating. It's more of just like say they feature her kicking it at some party. You'd be like, yo, shout out to your boy. That's my ex. Oh, shout out to that's my ex. It's like, God damn. This room is a landmine.
At no point is it a bad look, though.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad look. I'm just saying if Future was the type to care about those situations, which I don't think he is.
How can you?
I don't think Future Hendrix gives us two shits.
And if he did, he'd probably just sip something and forget it anyway.
I drink lean. It's not embarrassing.
Lies. It's like that Roddy Ricch record. He's like, I'm about to crack the whole seal. I'm about to get lazy. Like the whole seal, though, my nigga. Like, how about the no seal, my brother? You bad, yeah. Whatever. Let's see. We talked about Diddy. Oh, let's keep it entertainment news. So Terry Crews is out here.
Was. Because he need to go hide somewhere now.
If you are in corporate spaces as a black person, you may have the experience where someone is super problematic, racist, discriminatory to everyone else but you. So you may not have that lived experience with them. But when somebody else says that about that person, you know what your comment is? Because this has happened to me. You know what my comment was? I can't speak to that. I can't speak to anyone else's experiences. Simple as that. Boom, exit out the situation.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to comment on some shit that either I haven't experienced or I don't know personally, right? So it's just like, what's your experience with that person? Like, it's not matter. Like, if that's what that person says, then that's what that person says. Don't try to use me to undercut their narrative.
Right.
That's not why I'm here.
Right, he should have said that.
To me.
He should have said, I never experienced it.
That's the I'm not racist, I got black friends move.
Son, yeah, don't ever think I'm one of those Negroes. I will throw y'all under the bus quick. Like my black friend Danny, because no, he can't.
Like that white rapper that fucking got punched in the face for dropping the M-bomb.
Son, that head cake so quick, like a.
Waiting.
I love how this boy popped out like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, bro, did you really do that? You knew if you swung, you was gonna be fucked.
Yes.
So
what is
well
black
played.
friend in front of him was like, what do you think about to happen? Think people about to rally behind you? You just about to get beat with him. Like,
and you okay, the extra one.
I just want to quote him real quick. For those that don't know, it says,
did he respond to the criticism?
Not yet.
Okay.
But he's saying, what he said originally was, I can't speak for sexism because I'm not a woman. It's very smart, smart. Okay, but I can speak on behalf of any racism comments. That was never my experience on America's Got Talent. And it's just like...
It sounds...
She came to your defense. Keep that same energy.
That's awesome too.
You accepted that love when it came your way. Reciprocate, bro.
So he could have said, "I've never experienced it, but I don't doubt my sister Gabrielle."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can't comment on her story, right? Like I can't comment on her story because I don't know her lived experience, and I'm not going to sit here and try to speculate about what did or didn't happen.
As fast as he pop his fucking muscles to dance, he need to pop his goddamn mouth open and say something smarter than what the fuck he said. All that baby oil ain't gonna save you now, nigga.
Yeah, this is one of those times. This is definitely one. And you know what? I hate to say this. You know, as black men, we always hear on how we black men don't support black women. Nigga, you just added fuel to the fire on this one. For real.
That nigga created a whole nother fire. Because that shit, goddamn, bro.
Even if you didn't want to take a stand, you could have been like, yo, I never experienced it.
Else but that.
I didn't experience it because he wanted to speak his truth. That's him now, right? Yeah. I didn't experience it, but I don't doubt what my sister Gabrielle or Gabby, whatever you call her, said.
My sister, nobody.
Okay. Not now. So
I mean to cut you off. Yeah. That's the other shit that bugs me out too.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you do that? And you have a house full of women. A house full of women, bro. Are you not cognizant of what the fuck that could do?
Listen, it's either two things. Either he had a brain fart, or he's probably I'm gonna make an assumption here. Not an assumption. I'm gonna make a guess. I feel his defense is gonna be like, my comments are taken out of context, and I'm not gonna apologize, or he's just gonna ignore it.
But here's the thing: he knew they were gonna ask him about that.
Yeah,
that's one. Number two. Well, here's what I felt like. Yeah, instead of talking to your PR management, talk to the black women around you. Being that it has to deal with them. Talk to the black women around you. How do y'all feel and how y'all think I should answer this? Doesn't mean you're going to say verbally what they say, but at least you know what you should be saying and why.
Son.
You fucked us, Terry. All black men right now want to throw you out of the cookout.
Bro.
Like, I don't know. Like, it was, yeah. Hey, yeah, we're going to move on from him. But can we speak about black people for a second getting... So y'all heard about the bullshit with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, right? That's irrelevant. What cracked me up, did y'all see this interview with Gayle King?
No.
Oh, yeah, I need to see this interview with Gayle King. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So, I feel like people forget Gayle King Black. I know that sounds like I'm being, like, facetious, but, like, when you're in a national news role as a black person, you're supposed to just be, like, neutral, like, ambiguous, I'm just here to speak news, right? But that doesn't mean you stop being black, right? Like you may not react to certain things in the same way because of your position, but you don't stop thinking about the world as a black person, right? So here's what's happening. They're talking about the reason Meghan Markle left England, and people brought up the fact, one of the Gayle King and her co-host, a white guy, brought up the fact that what about the people talking about the issues of racism that's happened with Meghan Markle? Repeated instances where her race is being used as to attack her in the press and in the news, right? And the white woman from the UK goes, race was not an issue in this conversation. I think that's greatly overblown, and that's like an Americanist perspective. And Gayle King goes, how many black Britons did you ask about that? And she goes, I see what you did there, but that's not the point. Look, okay, see what it...
Trippity trip, nigga. Stumbled down the stairs. Damn.
What a simple question, right? Like, you speak about racism issue. Okay, how many black people did you speak to about this? I see how that's a question, but I don't think that's what we should focus.
Right. Yeah, it ain't the focal point, huh?
Right.
It ain't the focal point, fucker.
So I'll just watch this go like, damn, y'all. And it's so funny because people have made a point because, like, I was thinking about that instance. And I was thinking because it was like the rapper Stormzy was doing a press run. And Stormzy had gotten in credit for saying Britain's a racist country. And people were pissed at him. We're like, how could you say this? Like, you're the biggest artist in the UK. You have the #1 album, #1 single. How could you be racist if you listen to your music? I'm just like, what the fuck?
One has nothing to do with the other.
Like, right. And that wasn't even my thing. My thing was just like, bitch, colonialism. Like, what do you like, I'm from a place where my mom wasn't even born and wasn't really a citizen. She was a subject. That was her official fucking title. What the fuck are you? What? They're like, we're not a racist society. You try to deport all the blacks that you brought to work at your factories last year. They've been living there for 70 years. And what was the reason for deporting them? Anybody want to guess?
Because they blankety black?
Yes! That's it! That's the whole reason. It's like, they're not really British. Bitch, they were born under the crown, moved to England, and been living there for 50 years.
That's the same shit they try to do with the Indians, too. They try to get all their asses out there because they were coming from India. Like, well, y'all have been here forever. We're fucking British, too, bitch. I'd like to.
They're like, nah, British. Nah, I'm British. It's like... So when I watched the interview, I was just like, oh shit, y'all niggas is some denial.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, first of all, like, I gotta push back because this shit pissed me off as somebody that deals with the UK people. Y'all niggas so racist. Y'all got old school racism. What do I mean by that? Y'all still do the white on white shit. I, as an American, don't even know what that looks like until I look at your TV. Because think about this. You don't believe me? Think about it this way.
Damn, he just hit that.
Think about it this way. Think about it this way, right? They during the whole Brexit deal, the whole conversation about like what happens to Northern Ireland, niggas is like, who cares? Those are literally millions of citizens, and you're just like, eh.
They be alright.
That's white on white. Decided they were y'all were surprised y'all are a racist nation. What the fuck?
They train their fucking SAS soldiers on counterintelligence in fucking Ireland.
They thought they were excluded. We're part of the cool crowd.
Son, they lost their damn minds. And people use that music shit like people in segregation weren't listening to black music and they ain't calling us nigger. Like, what the fuck? That's a good tune there, Sammy Davis. Now, back of the bus. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's what, like, people think you're listening to black music, you're not racist. Get the fuck out of here.
Trying to whitewash that shit. What the fuck is wrong with
I
you?
couldn't believe that shit. I could believe that shit.
I could definitely believe that shit. That sounds like some British shit.
It does, though. And there are probably some people dark as all of us in this room defend him like, no, I think it's kind of shut the fuck up to.
Facts.
Like, you shut the fuck up to. Yo, dumbass. What you think you in the country for? Because of equality? They literally brought the colors in because they didn't want to bring the Irish in. That's a fact. They were so stuck in their white on white race. I'm like, let's just bring the niggas in. Like, I can't stand these Irish. Then the niggas came in and like, I can't stand these niggas either. Jesus.
For how long? How long are we supposed to have them? Damn.
Last story about British racism. One of my friends was in the UK. They asked him about the Brexit thing. What does he think? This years ago, before the vote became official. And he's just like, I'll be honest with you. I didn't particularly care when they brought in the Africans and the Caribbeans. Like, but at least they fucking spoke English. Now we got the Poles. That was a white man talking about white people.
Wow.
I still didn't like the way he said the Africans. I'll be real with you. I'm
probably sure he didn't say Africans. I'm sure my friend just couldn't repeat that part of the story to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, well.
We're not a racist. Fuck out of here. Anyway, sorry, I have to get that off my chest. On Prince Harry, Meghan Markle ship and pissing me off. Meghan Markle ain't even that black. Yo, she not. Samantha Bee did a skit when she first got named as Prince Harry's wife. I'm not joking you. She put a Meghan Markle's picture on a wall full of white people, and you couldn't spot her. You could not spot her. And Samantha Bee is just like, you couldn't even spot her on this wall. Doesn't matter, as the far as the Brits care. Black it up.
Yep. You don't burn? Fuck out of here.
Oh, my God. Anyway, we got some other people to flame. What's happening in the cereal aisle, fellas? I saw some shit the other day on Twitter. I thought that shit was a Photoshop. Okay, as a kid, we had Cookie Crisp. I thought, all right. As a kid, I thought, this sounds amazing. Mama wouldn't get it from me, so I took some chocolate chip cookies, put it in a bowl, poured some milk. Worst. The worst.
Yeah,
that's
soggy.
Awful.
Chocolate chip soup.
Don't do that. It was gross. They had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay, we pushing the line. Yeah, Waffle Crisp. All right, okay. Now, we got Sour Patch Kids. Oreos. What's the shit? The peanut butter, the Reese's peanut butter.
Yeah.
If you just want to eat candy for breakfast, my G, just eat candy for breakfast. Let's cut the shit.
It might as well be, bro. I thought it would only get as bad as fucking like Cocoa Puffs being that fucking chocolatey.
Yo, that shit turns your milk into chocolate syrup, not milk, syrup. That shit's thick. Ugh.
I just want to say, I used this argument to buy me cake, and my parents stopped buying me cereal. I was like, technically, I should be eating cake. First of all, I got a slap. Let's start there, West Indian. But I was just like, yo, if you think about it, cake has milk, egg, bread. That's part of a balanced breakfast. Give me the cake instead of the cereal.
How dare you use your whole brain?
First of all,
about
has
a whole
anyone
month.
ever had the balanced breakfast? Because you're not supposed to eat the cereal by itself.
First of all,
they always say part of this, a very specific example.
Hold on.
Whoever had that breakfast? I ain't never had that shit day in my life.
When you say balanced breakfast, you mean like cereal? Like like balanced breakfast for New Yorkers, because I never got anything like that until like the weekend when mom and dad was off and we had groceries.
You know, in the cereal commercials, they always say part of this balanced breakfast. They're being literal.
There's nobody that made eggs, waffles, toast, and cereal.
And then, wait,
that's a waste of food.
First of all, I've had that before.
By the serving size. Let's get that understood. That shit that they put on the side of the box, half the box be gone. One bowl.
That serving size shit is a joke. You ever had a serving size of cereal? You're like, fuck am I supposed to do with this?
It's fucking what? Like a splash of milk? That's that shit you see in the movies. They put that shit in a little flat, wide ass bowl. They sprinkle the shit and look for it and just boop. That's it.
First of all, serving size is the saddest cereal experience of your life. You take 2 bites and you done. And you're like, no, I gotta eat the rest of this shit. I should have sprinkled this cereal in my eggs, because this is exactly what I'm doing. Like, wasting some good ass milk out here.
Yo, and Pop-Tarts got ice cream. I just want to throw that out there.
Pop-Tarts got an ice cream flavor?
I know I didn't put it in here, but Pop-Tarts got an ice cream. Cinnamon Toast got an ice cream as well.
Listen, one of my first experiences as an immigrant to America is when my relatives gave me and my very Guyanese mother a Pop-Tart. And she looked to her young, growing up in America son for guidance on, why the hell is there a pastry that you could put in the fridge? That shit don't make no sense.
You eat it cold, eat it hot.
I just looked up a fucking serving size. I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
Shit is a 3/4 to a cup.
Nigga, fuck out of here, son.
That is the palm of my fucking hand.
We would have gone hungry.
The audacity of you.
Wait. Oh, that fucks up the nutritional facts on the back then.
Yes.
God damn. Yo,
that's how they got us.
Yo, that Captain Crunch sugar might be serious stuff.
You took him to court. You weren't eating the serving size, nigga. Shouldn't have eaten the full bowl.
Yo, these food companies be some bitches. Yo.
Yeah, that shit is 3/4 of a cup or 1 cup, bro.
Yo,
son.
You know who I need to sue? Frosted Flakes.
Why?
Because even regular Frosted Flakes, or even Frosted,
because of fucking Frosted Flakes.
You get what?
Not even before when I was a kid. Regular Frosted Flakes,
yeah.
cornbread, whatever, and then Frosted Flakes, actually Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
It was never enough sugar, son. It's like they gave you the fake shit. So you keep adding more sugar onto the shit.
First of all, I never added sugar to my Frosted Flakes.
Wow, that was
you lived a different life, sir.
You won't buy
I say that as a guy that loves sugar. You lived a different life.
I just want to let y'all know, I'm not ashamed of this. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. If I had Frosted Flakes right now, I eat that shit in front of you. I'd let you hear me pour it serving size.
Okay. I will not judge you because I did put bananas in my Frosted Flakes.
What's wrong with that?
I'm done.
What's wrong with that?
No,
I guess that's the extra sugar.
Well, that's true. Also, we gotta talk about the breakfast fruits. Ladies and gentlemen, I know the doctor says get more fruits in your diet, but let's, as Americans, stop the lies. Orange juice is basically candy. Okay?
Yes, it is.
That, like, oranges are giant candy balls.
Yep.
And when you're eating the grapes, depending on the variety, you might as well be eating sugar packets.
Pretty much all of the fruits. Hold on. Because the serving size they give us is that big plastic Tupperware, and y'all motherfuckers be going through it. The whole thing. In like an hour or two. Yo.
You know what's an adult what I realized? Because, like, I'm not going to lie. I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch at home. But I don't really eat that but for breakfast because you know what that tastes like to me? Dessert. I eat that shit at nighttime. I'm like, I need sugar.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because when I eat it for breakfast, I'd be like, oh, this shit don't hit the same no more.
16 grapes is a serving.
God, that is more than fuck. There's more grapes on a branch inside the damn thing. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like 4, 4, 4, and 4. Like, you're not even halfway done.
It doesn't help that it's nature's finger food. Because you pop them shits. Like, I'll grab the whole
what fucked me up?
Boop, 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 boop.
When I realized that you weren't supposed to eat that many, like, cashews or peanuts. Like, you know how people just sit there and eat, like, a bag of cashews?
Yeah.
Nah, son. You're supposed to, like, for example, with a cashew, you're supposed to eat at most 7. Because of the caloric and fat content. Those shits, yes! So when you're sitting there eating that shit...
Hold on, so wait.
I gotta be honest.
The Planters man fucked me from day one.
Planters was selling you crack rocks. They were selling you straight organic crack rocks.
And that shit says serving size on the bag. That shit comes packed. How How are you?
The niggas lied. Straight up.
In the fine print. Serving size.
I learned this from like my mom's doctor told her like, yeah, people say fruits and vegetables, but I was like, oh, I love like peanuts and stuff. She's like, yeah, people do. You can't substitute that for that. Like, you're supposed to only eat a very small amount, like maybe a small cup, because they're actually pretty high in nutrients. But people just try to eat them. You can't. They're not supposed to be like a major part of a meal or like
that's why people love trail mix so much.
Son, trail mix is a combination of sugar and fats.
But
that's what it is.
That's why it be so
sugar
fucking.
fats.
That's why I be so fucking mad. 'Cause I'm like, where the fuck are all the cashews? They give you a proper serving size of cashews and fucking trail mix.
Yes.
That's how they got
Give me all
us.
the fucking cranberries and shit. And I'm like, I don't
Want this shit.
Where the fuck are the cashews, bro?
Son, yeah.
It's a serving size. You bitches.
They got us, son.
Wow.
Yeah.
Son, listen.
I've been had.
Son,
Hoodwinked.
the moment I realized I was had was when I used to eat those granola bars. And then I looked at one packet once, and I looked at an Oreo pack, and I said, I could have been eating Oreos this whole time. Fuck is that?
The Hidden Valley shit
even
with the
lie to
peanut butter
myself.
on the bottom, bro.
First of
like,
all,
what the fuck is this?
Can I
Nature
just
Valley
say,
bean?
Yeah, yes, that's
Son, first
that's Hidden Valley.
can I
Nature
say,
Valley, fire.
when them shits
Fire.
dry out, them shits are more dangerous than Popeye's biscuits. I don't give a fuck what anybody said. I said it.
Nature
If
Valley bars have killed more people in the hood.
Fact. Who couldn't reach a viable source of water. You scratch up your whole throat eating the Nature Valley bar, son.
Listen, you can roll up on somebody, let that shit be stale. Just drive by them one time, chuck that shit out the window.
Son,
Murder
the
case.
peanut butter ones the peanut butter ones suck the moisture out your mouth.
Yeah.
They be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Many people be
Yo,
like,
listen.
yeah, this is great. No.
I might be incriminating myself, but fuck it. I'm pretty sure I'm past the statute of limitations on this one. I was in high school. On the third floor.
Yeah.
One of the people that I didn't like from the school that was attached to ours was walking down the block.
Yeah.
Stale ass Hidden Valley Nature Valley bar.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, let me get that shit. Third floor window. Bing! Chuck that shit. My man had a nick on his head, nigga. That shit cut him, nigga.
First of all,
Dead of winter, mind you. Dead
First
of
of
winter.
all, this nigga was almost a murder case.
Bruh.
I would have bad depending on what flavor you threw at me. Trail mix, my nigga. Nobody eats this shit.
Y'all got peanut butter?
That shit hit him so clean on the forehead. And that's when niggas was wearing them North Face fucking little bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bruh, that shit hit him so clean on the forehead, bro. My man came upstairs and that nigga was leaking, son. He was leaking. What the fuck you throw? A fucking granola bar. Fuck out of here. This old shit that been sitting in the back of the class. Yeah, son.
There are healthier versions of granola, like the authentic actual granola grain. I had it at this fucking
With the ancient grain ones?
No, it's like it depends on a brand. Like, because some brands like Nature Valley obviously pump the shit full of sugar, right? But there's the ones that don't. Son, let me tell you something. When you eat like granola, that's not like the Nature Valley process, and you bite into this like, yo, this shit cutting up my mouth. This
And
shit
it
cutting
tastes
up
like
my
hay.
tongue. And the only sweetness I taste is this stale ass raisin y'all got in this bitch. Yo,
Tastes like hay.
just give me their box of raisins.
I hate
Fuck
shit
this
with
whole
stevia
experience.
in it. This stevia shit is like battery acid. Like, what the fuck is that? My tongue's going numb. Get this shit out of here, bro.
Son, here's how like moments you know that you're just going to be a dude from the hood in some respects. Like the first time I had like authentic Greek yogurt, I said, "Chill. Where's the Dannon? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I want no parts of this." Like, oh my god.
Yo.
My man.
Hey, bro.
That's my man.
Where's the Dannon? Where's the Go-Gurt?
Okay, I fucks with the Go-Gurt.
Go-Gurt was a lifesaver, son.
Where's the Yo-Flake? Listen, son, I be on the yogurt brands. I don't know what this shit is. The Groikos, the Onikos? Nah, keep that away from me.
Nah,
You good at
listen,
that.
you gotta get the shit with the fruit in the bottom, bro. Either that or throw some fruit in it.
I do. And it's like, yo, this fruit's banging, but this yogurt be yo.
Yo, Sage be
taste
cooking
is
with that
powerful.
shit, son. That shit is thick.
The only time I want that level of yogurt taste is like on the halal food, my brother. Like beyond that, keep that energy away from me.
In a fucking mango lassi, nigga. Let me get that shit with that.
Yo. Okay. We were talking about cereal.
We have gone astray.
We were talking about cereal. I'm just saying, no matter what, the only cereal I bangs with to this day is peanut butter Captain Crunch. One or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to cut up your gums because it's too hard, or the film from its soggy is going to cover your teeth. Good luck with your dentist, son.
What is the serving size for peanut butter Captain Crunch?
Son, that's probably like
six
tablespoon.
Pieces,
Not even a teaspoon. Nigga, a teaspoon.
I love Captain Crunch, but I feel like niggas, that shit that be on the top, you can mummify somebody with that shit, bro. That film is thick than a bitch, bro. Like, you ever scoop that shit off the spoon, nigga? It look like you can make a Crayola crayon with that shit, son.
Listen.
I don't understand, bro. What is that shit?
I don't know, son. All I know is that certain foods, they'd be like, yo, 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of sugar and shit. And you'd be like, nah, you need more. Give me the whole box.
Yeah, I want to hear a random fact about the invention of breakfast cereal.
Sure. I got it. Dad, I'm going to let you speak.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
It was to stop kids from masturbating.
Yes, it was.
Kellogg, specifically, cornflakes, was created to stop masturbating. Okay, first of all, y'all niggas need help. I want you to first. Wait, no. Let me. In order to stop masturbating, I'm gonna put cereal in your hands, cold cereal for you to eat.
That's what I'm saying. Where does that deter? What is the link?
Chris, I'm not with these white people. I don't know, son. I'm sorry.
I thought it was just like for some depression shit. Like in the Great Depression, niggas came up with the cornflakes and was like, all right, cool.
I thought somebody was like, we have hot cereal, oatmeal, farina, and shit like that, grits, and
follow the trend.
Cold cereal, let's do that. Maybe a little more.
Mr. Kellogg, the man who created cornflakes, produced the cereal in the late 19th century and marketed it as a healthy, ready-to-eat, anti-masturbatory morning meal.
Hold on.
My man.
How did it sell? Why did it sell?
My man, how much were you whacking off that you thought food was going to save you?
I mean, I know the country was poor. Niggas was probably just fucking because they couldn't do anything else but cereal, nigga?
Master.
That was what broke the internet back then.
Master Kellogg, are you in there masturbating? Can't. Eating cereal, nigga. Like, what?
You know he lived a bland life when he thought a bowl of Kellogg's would really change the course of your day. Look at all this flavor in these flakes.
Like, I want all the dudes. Has anybody ever been like, yo, I want to beat my meal, eat this cereal? Let's name some porn stars. Kira Noir.
See, but
Cherokee Diaz.
Yo, my
Roxy.
son at this point, if he saw Honey Bunches of Oats, he might pass out.
just take the wheel.
Yo, can you imagine being that dude? Yo, you don't see all these thirst traps right here on the gram, right here in front of you? Nah, son, I need this Kellogg's. Yo, and then he probably had the spoon with the characters on it that change color with temperature. Yo,
the world's a weird place, Chris. The world's a weird place. I don't tell you, fam. The first time I heard that, too, just like I don't know what's happening in your life.
The only thing I could probably, like, the only threat you got is if you gonna masturbate, you got to do it with a handful of cornflakes, nigga.
Oh my god, that shit is rough. That shit is rough.
That's the only threat that I can see that being with.
Yo, you chafing your dick.
Like, that's the only threat that I can see.
I swear to God, if there are aliens, they are laughing at us. We are one big comedy season.
Wow.
We gotta
20 seasons, son, at
We're
least.
going to stick on the topic of food and talk about the healing power of ginger ale, which I ain't never believed in because ginger ale ain't even got no goddamn ginger in it. I just got the taste of ginger.
First of all, the lies you tell. God damn it. I've seen many a man walk after being lame with a good cold can of Canada Dry. Because that shit got ginger in it.
Release the evil gas inside you.
Yo, you know you in a black neighborhood when you walk through the soda aisle and the Sprite and the ginger ale are constantly empty. Like, what the fuck?
Listen, bro. This is how you know. Simultaneously, when I found out about that whole thread going on and shit like that, within 24 hours, I walked into my local Ox. I seen Schweppes.
Yeah.
Peach flavored.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pineapple flavored. Nigga, who you selling that to?
The people who were late in getting the Canada Dry.
Like, word, so we flipping ginger ale now? That's what we doing?
Yeah.
All right. I guess we just solely holding up the market in ginger ale now because I can.
Thanks.
Son,
You gotta flip
No,
that.
let's not front. If you drank soda, one of the 2, if not 3 cereals that was in your fridge was ginger ale. The other one might be Coke and Pepsi, and whatever soda like Cola Champagne or whatever. You know,
depending on who you closer to. Because if you closer to white people, you might see Coke in your fridge. If you living around Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, it's that motherfucking Pepsi.
Really,
Bruh. Bring Coke to a Dominican household.
Really?
Coke goes with a lot of.
You know what's funny? Because like when I was in Arkansas a few months back, there were like a lot of people were very explicit with letting me know that they only drink Coke, and I was just like, I don't care. But then when you think about it, Coke is also headquartered in Atlanta, so that like that's a regional like pride thing. I'm like, bitch, I'm drinking Tropical Fantasy and CNC. I don't know about this shit,
Bruh. Throw me a Moon Mist, a cold Fago, nigga. Holla at me.
Shit.
I mean, I like Sierra Mist, but I hate Pepsi restaurants, and I've said this numerous times. I don't really care.
It's sacrilege.
You don't like
I don't
Pepsi?
care. I like Coke better. I'm mostly drinking my drinks with Coke anyway. I mean, I ain't gonna front. Y'all know me. I'm cutting down as it is, and I've cut down before.
Yeah.
But I was mostly Coke, ginger ale, and that was really it. Sprite and Sierra Mist was kind of back and forth. 7-Up, I don't know who was drinking that shit. That nigga sugar and color dye. That's what I thought.
You know why? You know why I feel like niggas that drink Coke? Because that shit has multiple purposes. You could clean some motherfucking rims with Coke.
Facts.
You really can though.
Like if you in the middle of America and your fucking brakes are rusted, throw some Coke on that bitch. You could get by and have
White
a sip.
folks love Mountain Dew.
I don't feel no ways because I'm part of a West Indian family that literally has, I forgot the name of the damn hot sauce that can clean oil spills out of your driveway. It says it on the label. We've tried it.
It worked?
It works. That shit is hot. Okay. We didn't. It's not Pickles. I gotta remember the name. I'm gonna think of it. It's gonna come to me.
Yeah, but like white folks love them some Mountain Dew, son. That shit
Oh my god,
is
it's
atrocious.
worse.
It tastes like bubbly medicine.
Son, that shit tastes like the color green. Like I don't know what fruit they're supposed to be. That shit just tastes
This
like
is
this
green. The worst kind of green too, like the cheap candy green. They didn't even bother naming the candies. It's called the green.
Oh, that shit's atrocious.
I knew it was serious when I'd be playing Xbox and all my homies.
Yeah.
And like, yo, I gotta run to Taco Bell. I gotta get some Mountain Dew. What? And then when they would do certain video games and have an accompaniment or a special brand of Mountain Dew coming out with that game release, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you drinking? That shit is neon.
Shit is so nasty.
Like, what are you pissing? What are you pissing? I'd be scared right now if I was going to the bathroom and I was you,
so nasty.
But then I can't really say it so much because Kool-Aid is just all types of shit.
So, you know what's funny about that? Like, as much as I emotionally understand jokes about Kool-Aid, I didn't really grow up on Kool-Aid. Because I didn't drink that much Kool-Aid as a kid.
That's because nobody was making it right.
No. West Indian. I was drinking Sorrel.
Yeah. My brother's on that shit now.
Yeah. So like Sorrel and Mobby, and because I hated ginger beer, but I would have had that too if I cared for it.
I had the pleasure of knowing both.
Ting.
Oh, okay, yeah.
More Jamaicans, but yes, in that vein. I did fuck with Cola Champagne though.
Bruh.
That shit's straight syrup. I don't give a fuck.
Hold up, the golden cola or the Cola Champagne?
Both.
What the?
Okay, no.
Ain't no discrimination over here.
There's no hesitation here.
There's a difference.
I'll keep it funky with you. It was Cola Champagne, the golden color. It's not. It's called Cola Champagne, if I'm not mistaken. Get that with my beef patty, with chicken patty with cocoa bread. And if I go for a full meal, it's the brown one, which I can't remember the name. It's been so long.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Son,
Tropical Fantasy?
No.
Their one was not
I got you.
No.
Their one don't taste good. They had one, but they didn't taste good. It just tasted weird.
Is it that one that got like, it's a white label with the red and yellow on the shit?
No.
There is one. I know what you're talking about, but yeah. But nah, son, that shit's fire.
Facts. Certain meals, certain soda. That's all I'm saying. I got you. Next
I ain't
time
mad
we
at
here,
you, son.
I got you.
But yeah. By the way, the ginger ale came up because there was this thread in which someone said I drank ginger ale and didn't feel better, and everyone started asking questions. Did you lie down?
Yep.
Did you have a
Nah, there's
sleeve of
whole
crackers
process
with
behind
you?
that shit. Don't fuck it up. Don't
Saltine
fuck it
crackers. Did you buy
salty.
Schweppes or Canada Dry?
The brand matters.
up. You were supposed to lay down after you drink ginger ale.
Facts.
That is written. It was there. That was the 11th commandment.
Oh God!
You get your medicine, then the ginger ale.
And then there's some Robitussin.
Shit, depending on how far south you are, you might get some Buckley's. That
Oh,
shit is
Buckley's. Oh, my God.
gross.
The only thing that tastes worse than Buckley's is cod liver oil or farro in liquid form.
That shit's
And the only thing worse than that is aloe, the plant. You want to fuck with your kids or your date or whatever, have them taste aloe, the actual
raw
plant.
aloe is horrendous.
It's literally protected itself with barbs, telling you not to eat it.
When you
We don't
cook, if you
listen.
cook a whole fish oil adds to the flavor. But when you extract fish oil into a spoon, I don't know what that experience is supposed to be, but it ain't positive.
Son.
But also, as
They
a
got
Guyanese,
smart one time. You know what they did? Hold on.
Go ahead.
You know what they did? Remember back in my bodybuilding days? I was taking cod liver omega-3s, right? I was out here. Say where one of my capsules tasted like crab legs. That's how far gone I was. Enjoy that one. Yeah.
The capsules went down easy, but you like a few minutes later burp.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Don't leave you easily either. Mm-mm.
But in the
Damn.
Caribbean, they boil bitter roots. So cenopots and bitters is exactly what it's called, and it's supposed to help like maintain your insides. Basically, it's like a mild laxative, and it's also clear out your urinary tract.
Yep. Settles your stomach too.
But when you drink that, son, like in the pure form, not some lighthearted shit, if your parents love you, like when you give it like the way their parents used to give it to them, your whole face would be like, oh, like you back in a 90s hip-hop cypher. Oh,
Did he really just say that?
Your face was so much better now. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
and that shit look like juice, too, so you can be fooled.
Yes.
Don't grab the wrong cup in the middle of the night.
Don't they tell you to
some
pinch
iced
your
tea.
nose?
Ooh, what the fuck?
Did they ever tell you to pinch your nose?
Yes.
Yes,
That'll
okay.
help.
I wasn't the only one.
No help. I can still taste it.
They don't want you smelling it.
Still taste this horrendous shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh god, that shit was awful. Ugh, God. Shout out to keeping the traditions of our ancestors alive.
Hey, that shit worked.
Facts.
You may have stolen our land and our language, but you can't steal swag from us, motherfucker. You can try.
Y'all niggas are stupid.
I can't. Yeah, whatever. I can't. It's ocean, son.
Yo, you know what we haven't talked about in music?
What?
Anybody heard that new Eminem album?
No.
All right, so 50 Cent was trolling, right? And
Usual shit. Regular day for 50.
because Taraji P. Henson was talking about she felt some type of way when he took a shot at her, and the cast of what's the name of the show she on again?
Empire.
Empire. I didn't watch Empire. And Watch trying to bring a black woman down, and black cast, black. Anyway, so there's some old valid complaints, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is you're talking about Curtis 50 Cent Jackson,
AKA the troll.
This man trolls his kids. Okay, like he trolls members of G Unit who've literally gotten into gunfights associated with him. He don't give a fuck. And he issued this apology. Bruh.
Plot twist. It's not an apology. You know, I've been sitting here trying to wonder how trolling got so popular. 50.
Yeah.
50.
Jeffrey Atkins ain't never hurt
Nobody.
nobody.
I hate you. It's gotta be 50 because you know what? Back in the day, trolling was cool. Because you look at Abbott and Costello, Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. You know what I'm saying? Characters. Barney was trolling. He wasn't that stupid. He was trolling. It was funny. And then when it got out of hand, normally you got a punch in your face. You know what I'm saying? Punch a nigga in the lip. 50 obviously showed everybody, yo, you can troll whenever, however, whenever.
Listen, he trolls whenever, however, because that nigga came into the game. My watch talked for me. My whip talked for me. My gat talked for me.
Blah, what up, homie?
Wow, we were so violent as kids. Oh, wow.
Hey,
nah, but he also came into the game. Remember Ghetto Quran?
Yes.
When he named niggas out here with guns and cases?
Yeah.
It was just like, so? He's been on this energy for a long time.
Ain't nothing changed with that nigga's fucking income statement.
Shit. That back and forth with him and French, though, that was a sad moment. Because just like, so y'all arguing about how old the Bugatti is? Do y'all understand who are on your social media pages? Because we don't understand.
I haven't even smelled a Bugatti tire.
I saw a Bugatti once. I was in front of it. It was on the sidewalk. It wasn't mine. So far be from being like, you got an old Bugatti. Yeah, that's whack, B. Should be ashamed of yourself.
I got this Bugatti colored Metro card.
Like, the fuck? And then it's just like, what are these insults about? Like, what is this? Oh, my God.
And listen, don't play in that circle and not come correct, son. That's what I saw.
That's what you saw?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Listen.
It's like a nigga coming on the block with scuffed up butters. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. I was like, French, you fucked up. I have no idea because you are in a totally different income tax bracket. But clearly in the circle that you played in, you fucked up.
Did we ever find out why he was in the hospital?
Clearly, from what 50 said, he overworking. Because
50 implied it was other reasons that had to do with substances.
It wasn't confirmed.
He never clarified. He was just like, I was down, I got back. I'm like, it's not my business. Whatever. But I was just like, all right. This is a weird argument. No one wins here. You both go back and forth and just both look bad, quite frankly. 50, you just look like you're trolling a man for being a millionaire. I don't know how that's an insult. And then French, the whole DJ Khaled taping thing, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on from this. We both have grown here.
Have we, though?
No. 50 ain't never.
No, he's never grown. He's never going to grow up. He got too much money. He's found too much success in being himself to change.
Yes.
And that's the problem with some people. Like, why change? There's no incentive.
And that nigga is literally the same dude.
Remember when he was shaking down niggas on Instagram for money they owed him?
Used to play the block, now play on boats.
Wow.
I'm just saying. That's a rule of thumb now. Never owe 50 cents.
Facts.
Kenny, I guess you good. Because you don't play by quarters, so
hell
you're never gonna make it to 50
no.
cents.
If we pitching some idea and 50 said I got finance and I was like, I got other people offering, excuse me.
Nigga, I go outside and sell crack to get this. Fuck that. I come with my own funding.
Dame?
AKA Bank. Big Bank Dame.
I'll hit you back like Lee Daniels in like 10 years. After you run up on me in the party. Oh shit, you ride, did all you that.
Yeah, I got payment plans. Yeah, I'm definitely changing my car, son. You're gonna get shot. 50 gonna snitch on us.
Oh god. Yo.
You might just talk about the year model car that you got. I don't know.
Facts. You right.
Listen, son, if I'm in a space where I have an old Bugatti, first of all, I'm not buying an old Bugatti. Not because it's old, because it's a stupid price for a car that depreciates. So, no, thank you.
Well played.
Fair enough.
So I'm just not going to do that. But if I got the money for one, you like, you only got one for 2016. I'd be like, don't care. Couldn't care less. Where's the insult? What are you talking about? Bitch, I got shot in the head. Now I'm hanging out with Kardashians. Ain't shit you can tell me. Ever. Ever.
I mean, yeah.
Like, you remember French was the nigga that got shot in his head? Used to be beef with Jim Jones.
Damn, son.
Got blackballed from Hot 97.
Who he hanging out with?
Who?
15.
Himself.
Does 50 own a Bugatti?
Nah, but he does have that custom wrapped. Was it the Royce? The Wraith? The one that Snoop keeps stealing.
I thought it was a Lambo.
It was a Lambo. There we go. Yeah. 50 car collection is serious. He's the only person whose car collection is as serious as 50 is DJ Envy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Envy car collection is serious, and I gotta give respect to Envy because he drive around solo dolo.
Yeah. I remember I saw him and his wife, and he was driving a Wraith. I was like, God damn.
That motherfucker comfortable.
Yeah. It was a hot ass summer day. Nigga had AC blasting with the windows up and the roof off.
See, that's the way you're supposed to be able to live. To be comfortable. I mean, I would never do that. I need somebody with a gun nearby. But
I was getting ready to say
the energy. Because I remember they nearly caught Envy slipping a few years ago. Everyone forgets that. They put bullet holes in his car when they tried to jack him in Newark. Some like the fact that he's still just out here, just like, all right.
Nigga changed his zip code. That's it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do what you gotta do. It's Money Long, son. The moment I knew Envy Money Long was when he took his whole family to the Maldives.
Yeah.
Google a flight. Fuck the resort. Google a flight to the Maldives. Like, and you took all them people? Bruh. I would ask the baby for half. Now you gotta kick in. Fuck this. We gotta bring diapers too. Now, what your piggyback got in this? They gotta cover tip or some shit.
That nigga flipped the house and came back with the bag. Was like, we on a vacation. That's it.
Oh man. So we got a few more stories before we start getting into some of our loves. Something that got us excited. Number one, Beyonce released her Blue Ivy. I keep saying her Ivy Park. I keep saying Blue Ivy, but her Ivy Park collection. She was sending motherfuckers entire closets.
Yeah.
That's a wild flex. I would have talking cash shit if I got one of them closets. You broke. And I delete half these friends on this list. Can't see with y'all niggas no more. I'm on a different tax bracket. But there was some pushback from some of her Beehive members. It did not have plus sizes. And some Beehive felt like they were being left out. And so there was like a little back and forth. And I actually listened to a good discussion from Kev on Stage, the comedian who talked about this. Because he talked about, he's a guy that sells a lot of merch. So he says, like when you're someone that sells merch, often the plus sizes don't sell as much. And they tend to cost more if you're like a small merch dealer. So people tend to not offer a lot of them if they offer them at all, right? But he's like, that excuse that can't work for Beyonce in this case, because if you go to the Ivy Park website, Adidas is a mass producer. They have these sizes. But when you go to the website, all those sizes are grayed out. So it was a decision to not make those sizes. And people can't say, but what if Adidas, like, she's Beyonce. Adidas ain't telling Beyonce what to do. Okay. You saw what Kanye West clothes look like. They ain't telling nobody what to do. They're like seriously, right? So people said maybe that they'll come around on the second go-around of stuff. And people are like, that's the problem. Why does it have to be the second go-around? This is your core fan base.
Thanks.
You included big girls in part of your homecoming concert. You're always talking about body positivity, and we have to be part of the second launch. And for comparison, this isn't like trying to create friction. You know that Savage Fenty line? Yeah. So my friend was talking about this, and she was saying that on like Twitter, there's like a space on Twitter for like where bigger women talk about fashion, right? And someone on that space, like an influencer on that space, pointed out that Lizzo got an Ivy Parker wardrobe but couldn't fit anything except for the jacket, right? So she was wearing the jacket, but all her clothes underneath were Savage Fenty, which fit her perfectly, and that was from the initial launch. So if Rihanna can make that conscious choice, and you have similar management, what happened here? Beyonce hasn't commented on this so far. I just thought it was just more of like, I understand the hurt in that moment, because it's like, people are like, I'm trying to give you money.
Right.
Like it's not like I'm trying to, like, I want to give you money.
That's a weird thing with Beyonce. Like, musically, tastemaker-wise, she's bar none, completely by herself. She stands alone as the queen when it comes to that shit. This fashion shit, she can't get a hold of. And I thought, until you just pointed that out with the whole plus size thing, I thought she just figured it out, because I was like, okay, cool.
She did sell out.
This shit looks good.
Yeah.
And everybody's hype about it. Maybe she finally hit her groove with this fashion shit. But then you missed out on a whole fan base. What the fuck are you doing?
Somebody pointed out, like, yo, where was this energy with House of Darion? I was like, oh, shit. Nobody wanted that.
I got nothing to say because I kind of been throwing some shade. I've been like, yo, Rihanna's been winning lately. I'm just saying.
There's no reason to pit them together. But
I understand, but that just happened. You naturally have a natural competitor.
No, but I'm saying it's more of just like, how could... I think the conversation is also like, it's one thing for a high-end luxury brand to forget larger-sized women.
Right.
But for Beyonce, when that's part of her literal brand, that's weird.
And even, I think even if she did come out with something special for plus size, that still wouldn't feel like a compensation.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we need something different. We can't just have the regular shit.
And it's not like Adidas can mass produce it. It's they're a major brand. Again, you've seen what Kanye clothes looks like, right? Like, so they have no problem seeing through your vision through whatever that
And
is.
it's
So
Beyonce.
obviously
And
you
it's
weren't
Beyonce.
part of the vision,
Exactly.
and that's the problem, I guess.
Which is crazy because it's just like, on the flip side, everybody's talking about FUPA. F-U-P-A. You know, pretty much fat skin under the belly. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I've been dealing with thick chicks all my life. I'm not fazed by it. You either wore high-waisted pants or big enough pants, and people are like Beyonce created. I'm just like, what?
I like to make wishes.
No. You like to make rolls. But at the same time, you are needing the bread depending on what you're doing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Girls be all shy about that shit.
Yeah,
Man, turn this light on, like move your hand.
Facts.
Why is that not a thing? Listen,
Yeah.
I put the ring on it now, so I can say all the fuck I want, especially now.
Be careful, B.
Lights on all the time. What the fuck? Why not?
So I don't understand that at all. Why would the lights be off? First of all,
I need to see the damage I'm putting in.
Oh, okay.
Also, I grew up in the internet generation. Okay.
Yeah, you saw everything.
Yeah,
Even
I need
shit
to
you
see
didn't
that.
want to see. You saw.
This is my movie. I'm trying to see me in it.
Certain angles I've been looking for all my life.
Listen, all right. We got to be sensitive in this one. We understand that women currently have issues with their body at times. They're not ready for men to be comfortable
do
around.
dudes.
Hold on.
He's having his PC moment. Go ahead.
All right, this is
you're right.
for
No,
us.
this is needed. A
And
lot
I
of
said
our women
for
listen,
our
like, we need
female listeners.
voices, a female perspective. So this is needed. You need to inject.
However, whether it's the belly or the ass, I still want to see it jumping. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Come on, let me see that fupa go up.
Hey, listen, man. You know why? I ain't never give a fuck about that.
Why?
Because a dude's penis size is stationary. There's nothing you could ever do about that. So if I have to turn the lights on, if I were a well-endowed bro, I got to deal with this. There's problems that come with that. Some women can't handle all that. If you are not so well-endowed,
Yeah.
I got to learn how to work this motherfucking boat so I can sail all 7 seas without fail. Never had an iceberg, nothing. No run aground, none of this shit. So if I got to deal with this shit with the lights on, you have to deal with that with the lights on, goddammit. And that is subject to change. There is a surgery that can fix or not fix that.
Oh my god!
There's nothing that can help a guy out with this shit.
Yeah, cell phone lights don't do it.
I mean, they got extensions and add-ons,
Listen,
and it's a muscle. I'm just letting you know.
Listen, bro.
I know we ain't doing it. I was out here swinging. I had no problem. The thicker, the better.
God bless me. I'm just speaking for my fellow brethren.
Yeah, but just look back and just be like, yeah.
Quote, unquote. God, you a real one.
Listen, there was not much space between me and that woman unless she put the hand there.
You know what? Yeah. We're going to move on. Because I feel like
All right, to our female listeners.
And Sage is like, oh, God.
To our female listeners, I apologize. Yes, body image issues. Yada, yada, yada. Let's get naked. What we talking about? All
right, how about let's keep the lights on, but we can get under the covers.
Ha ha.
The covers can be light. We can still see.
Can't pull out the cell phone light?
The fact that he's just looking down with the imaginary phone. I'm done.
Fucked up our whole shit. That fucked up our whole operation.
Again, sorry. Body positivity. Everyone live in your own skin. Live your best life. Be you,
Nigga Daniels,
love
let me
you.
see that fupa.
Hey, body positive. I'm positive I want that body.
Thanks.
Give a fuck what you talking about.
It's like girls trying to get rid of their stretch marks. Bitch, that's a god.
That's a fact. You was either small and got big, or you was big and got small. Either way, we still fucking. That's it.
Fucking either way.
Ain't nobody mad at you, Tony the Tiger.
That pussy great.
Once again, body positivity, love who you are, love your skin that you're in, all that.
It's a boy Fenty.
Facts, though.
Yo, speaking of, me and Mayhem were having a conversation about IG etiquette the other day. that I want to talk about. You ever scrolling through IG and you see something and then you're about to comment and then you just go, nah, I'm going to not send this message.
Yeah,
because of how it's about to come across. You're like, nah.
I go through this from time to time. What happens is an old flame or something I've been keeping my eye on pops out of nowhere. Maybe got out of a relationship, whatever, right?
Yeah,
She's doing better.
Head.
You know? Doesn't even hit me with the hey big head. She hits the world up with the hey big head. All of a sudden, them angles. She capitalizing on it. And it's just like, yo, she look nice. Let me... I haven't talked to her in 6 months. I'm just like this and keep it going. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one in her inbox right now looking parched, thirsty. I'm out here in this desert.
A little dehydrated.
Just a little. You know what I'm saying?
Or when they thirst trapping and you know it's not for you, but you're just like, I'm trying to get a drink. You know what? This ain't my fountain.
You know what? If the well runneth over.
If the well runneth over.
Facts. I might be back here in an hour or two, but right now this ain't my fountain.
cup. I'm just saying. I gotta live through y'all niggas. I'm out the game.
Listen, I'm already upset.
You win.
I'm already upset at Instagram because one of the worst things I hate is when you close Instagram and 5 minutes or 7 minutes later you come back to it and it shows you this post and you're like, oh, she look, where the fuck she go? And you gotta scroll all the way down to find her. And it's giving you all this other shit like, bitch, I'm tired of you talking about your baby daddy and the shit and positive. And then you find her and she got like 13,000 comments and she got like 40 point whatever followers and shit. And you just like, what can I... these comments, no. I'm just gonna like and keep it going, son. I'm just gonna like and send it to my niggas and keep it going.
Shout out to all the IG models that put a man on their IG.
I got something I want to say.
Because usually them niggas is secret cameramen. I never seen them. Never seen a nigga's shadow.
You might see a shadow on an off day.
Or a reflection in the mirror.
Catch an elbow real quick.
To be fair, I've only seen feminine shadows. I've never seen like a male shadow.
Nah, I've seen.
You've never
shadows.
seen? Nah, son.
Maybe I'm not following enough.
Who do you think taking all these pictures, fams? A lot of IG boyfriends out there.
Listen,
you right.
bro.
You right.
I was in Williamsburg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shorty, beautiful.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, why does she look familiar? Her hair is basically what stood out on her. And I was like, her hair looks familiar.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've seen her on IG before.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the fuck her name is, but I know she's out there.
Mm-hmm.
These pictures that I've seen, the dude that was with her, I've seen his face in a mirror or two.
IG detective.
He's with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another dude, brolic dude, good looking fellow, walked up on him, was like, yo, shorty, da-da-da. She was like, no, that's my man. He was like, that's your man. Hold on, what? You not single? She was like, but your IG. She was like, I never said I was single on IG.
Yep. That's how they get you.
That's my boyfriend. We've been together for years.
Son,
The dude's just sitting there like, I'm getting all the motherfucking Fashion Nova checks. All that shit. All those fucking promotional checks. He cashing them shits.
Facts.
He is happily helping her pimp herself out on IG.
You ever heard? You ever seen Ali Wong's stand-up special where she talked about her husband?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's just like, some guys get insecure about their wife earning more than you. Oh, I'm so sorry to have taken your need to earn a living away from you. Now that you can spend my money however you please, the world's more than free.
Facts.
Yep.
So my husband walks in like, I don't need this job. I'll do whatever I want. What, you gonna fire me?
My wife's rich.
That's the energy is secured, bro.
That's the energy coming with like, you got your girl on the ground who's exposed to this stuff? I'm touching them titties and them checks.
Yep.
What were you saying?
Then turn to his wife. You fought for this.
Equality.
My man, listen, I'll tell you one thing. He did not look stressed when homeboy was trying to holler and she was just kindly shutting him down. And he like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm my boyfriend.
All I'm saying is IG models, whether they be for gaming or just regular IG models, if they got that premium account, they get money.
You know it's real when they got an OnlyFans.
Son.
Yeah.
Even y'all.
Shout out to the ones that an IG model I follow was just like, she posted on her story, she said, what kind of content would you guys like to see from me? That was her first post. Her second post, guys, I'm not making an OnlyFans. Stop requesting it.
Hey.
Just,
you know what? I'm curious. Does that work the same way?
With men?
Yeah.
No. No.
My assumption would probably be like, if you're a gay dude.
Clearly.
Because, like, let's be honest. Like, if you're a chick, you don't need to... Dick pics just be in your inbox. So you pay for that? That's odd.
But women will pay for things that they do want. But my thing is...
This is why I get a woman on the show.
I've always said, dudes don't got nothing to offer. There's nothing to tease.
Okay. Let me step in.
I got to all our female listeners out there. Any of y'all following an OnlyFans for a dude? If so, why?
All right, let me speak for Danny, because Danny throwing out skeptics.
I'm just literally being
if
serious.
so,
like,
why? Let us know, definitely. Because remember, women are...
Don't send links, though. We don't need to know all that. We're just asking you why
Oh
we don't
my
need
God.
references.
Nigga, you watch porn. Like, come on, son.
No, I'm saying don't send links, because I ain't open-minded yet, right? I'm trying to get my shit popping. Don't be putting their links on my page. Like, I ain't even post my shit up.
Oh my God. Respect it, though.
OnlyFans.
Yo, my man makes his money. Have you seen? Why would I see? That's my boy. Get out of here. This interview's over. Like,
I'm an administrator. I don't do the editing.
Right. Right.
I'm getting into this brunch one way or another. If I'm my own ticket.
Oh my God. Oh, God. Sorry, Rock Nation or AVN, goddammit, what's happening anyway you go.
I'm gonna make this brunch, damn it. I'm gonna make this brunch. So
Yo, but the AVN word must be weird on the red carpet. Because it might be like, yo, I seen your...
Yo, with a whole bunch of cam girls won this year at the AVNs.
Oh, word?
Cam shit is taking over, bro.
I mean,
son, that cam shit to me is like the greatest example of how, like, some dudes are so, like, there are cam girls making 6 figures that don't get naked.
7, bro.
But they don't get naked.
7.
They just be like, oh, hi. Here's money. I'm like, damn, nigga, are you...
Listen.
Damn, son. Wow. Wow.
Self-seduction.
it's the promise, man. I mean, like, cause like women, like, you know, like look at D'Angelo, right? He just celebrated his album.
What's that shit called again?
I don't know. I just call it the How Does It Feel album because that's all I really care for. Like my nigga, like you know that shit. It was just like
was it Voodoo?
Probably I don't know. Like it was just like Case's album when he was like I'm missing you, and that was like the second. Yeah, that was the second song on the goddamn album. Everything else was trash. Okay, at least for me, you know what I'm saying. But a lot of people kept bringing up the one part where he like shows his abs and the V cut. Whatever.
Yeah,
that's all women need. The idea of it, you know what I'm saying? Not to actually see it. Maybe D'Angelo in some shorts. I don't know if he's ever been in some shorts. Voodoo. Yeah, that nigga. So, you know, they spend different for different things. You know what I'm saying? They probably like to see D'Angelo in a suit and maybe like his shirt is open showing pecs.
Nah, women are into the thottery as well. It's just more of just like, no, they're definitely...
I love how you phrase that.
No, women are into thoughts.
The thottery.
Come on now, listen. We all have female friends. Come on, let's have an honest moment. We all have female friends, and especially like the good-looking ones. Tell me that you've never met one of their boyfriends. You just thought, nigga, you just a thought. Like you think you fucking her, but
yeah,
you about to like roll over, let's cuddle. And she'd be like, I got work. You want to head out? See how we all just shook our hands?
Yeah. But once again, women, when it comes to like sexual desires and fantasies, women go about it different. Look, they watch that shit on their phone. First of all, that shit is weird to me.
Nah, they read sex.
They
books.
have like
Skinamax is a thing.
They also read sex books.
Yeah.
Them romance novels is straight lit porn, bro.
Facts.
You reading this shit like, damn, bitch, you on your way to work?
Gotta get her day started. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stressed out at the office, huh? Yo, sweet release.
Facts. As soon as I get in that bathroom,
them shower heads be popping.
Once shower head.
Okay,
son.
once again to our female audience, listen.
You know what you tuned into, goddamn man. Ain't nobody apologizing no more.
We gonna get listen. We're gonna get female perspectives. We need to know if y'all following OnlyFans. How y'all moving out here with these male thoughts?
What would they pay for though?
Listen, bro. Shout out to my man.
What you trying to pay for? Because I know males. They're probably male strip clubs though.
Women don't go hard like men in male strip clubs.
Excuse me,
No, they don't.
son. You were delusional.
They go hard just as men, if not harder, in female strip clubs.
Listen,
Nah,
bro.
you're
Listen,
delusional,
bro. Listen,
fam.
bro. Listen, bro.
Chris, thirst is thirst, bro.
I feel you, but there is no queen of diamonds.
What do you mean?
The king of diamonds, we know king of diamonds. There is no queen of diamonds. There's not a comparable
There's no
level of that.
You know how they had
would we
swag
know?
surfing on a surf pole, right? There's no.
How would we know?
My nigga.
We would know. They blast that shit. They'd be like, this nigga right here is out here doing the helicopter with his
We
dick.
gotta go to our female audience.
At some point,
We gotta go to our female audience.
At some point, I just feel like men are one trick ponies. We have nothing to offer. There is one unit. That's it.
We gotta go to our female
Chesticles aren't a
listeners.
thing.
We gotta learn.
Women like chest. They like abs.
What?
They like the V cut.
They-
Are you
yeah.
talking about? Okay. And you know what? If you got a nice looking tongue,
All right, cool. But then there's chicks that just like skinny niggas, and they ain't got nothing. Listen, nigga, Nipsey said skinny as a rifle, nigga. He knew what time it was.
That's true. Big girls do like skinny dudes. That is a
They can
thing.
slide the creases.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh my god.
I mean, it is a lot easier.
This is coconut oil and willpower, nigga. That shit
To
get
all
you
our
far.
female listeners, we're trying to get your perspective. We need your support.
Sage, we miss you.
Put us.
we need two, if not three. I'm working on that.
So, question number one for our female audience out there. Number one, are there dudes doing OnlyFans? And if so, why are you following? But don't put their links on our page because my shit's coming and I ain't trying to get no competition.
Facts.
Okay. Number two, male thoughts. When you're dealing with a male thought, not like you're tricked. This isn't like a moment of trick. Like you know you're dealing with a male thought. Do you interact with them the same way male players interact with you? And number three, these male strip clubs out here. Is it a wild? Because I think it's wild. I think y'all niggas be bugging. I think the bouncers probably got a lot more work to do when y'all around. Like,
Can I ask a question? Has anyone ever seen a male strip club in New York?
Yeah.
there's not that many strip clubs in New York though. Because I think like
There's a lot of.
maybe
They cracked down.
There's like 4.
I remember a lot.
How many other? Like I can only think of 4, 3. There's the white one in Manhattan.
Which one? On the West Side Highway?
Is it Scores? Is that it?
Nah.
No.
There's a white one. I don't know
Hustlers
what
Club.
the name of that shit is.
Hustlers Club.
Hustlers Club. There we go. There's
We don't go to them because they're lame.
there's that shit in the Bronx. My God, the one that Cardi B used to strip at.
Yeah, they shut that down, I think.
They did.
I think so. I might be wrong, but I don't
There
Let's
was
look it
one in Brooklyn that was definitely popping for a minute, but they came for their liquor license
got strip
ASAP.
clubs.
Oh, on Remsen and Avenue D?
No, not the secret one.
Okay.
I'm talking
Damn,
above
fucking
board,
blow
bro.
up the spot. Why don't you?
I mean,
Shit.
it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh, okay. I'm
It's
like-
gone. They nothing to blow up. It's gone. But there's the one in Queens. Lust? Starlets. The one in Queens.
Larry,
But-
What about Susie?
But
Suze?
don't dudes go to Starlets for the star tenders? Because I follow
So,
some
Larry
of the star
Fitz,
tenders on
Hustlers
there.
Club, Sapphire, Hunkomania. Oh, that's a male strip club. Wow, we found our first one.
Hunkamania?
Hunkomania.
Is that Manhattan?
You know it is. 268 West 47th Street. Enjoy that one.
That's so. You know what's weird? So, like, how do they keep them out? Because it's not illegal to have a strip club, but they probably use zoning regulations, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to be so far from X amount of things.
Or just can't have a certain amount within a certain area.
Probably that.
And they probably make it almost impossible to get a liquor license.
Some of them serve steak, as apparently. Some good steak.
Well, yeah, good food in a strip club is actually no longer an oxymoron.
They serve beef.
You know that's where lemon pepper wings came
I'm
from?
done with you.
Strip clubs?
Yeah.
I believe
In
it.
the South,
believe
lemon
that
pepper
shit.
wings. The guys started making it. It got real popular because that was a cheap eat in a strip club, and it actually tasted good. And then this traditional restaurant started carrying it.
So this
Damn.
is at least in New York City. Let me say New York City,
6?
not New York State. There's at least 10.
10.
10.
That is a surprising amount. Because I feel some of those aren't open anymore. I would bet money.
I wouldn't
some
doubt
of those
that,
aren't
but
open
look
anymore.
look at me scroll.
Because they closed La Marina quick. God, that's not even a strip club.
Wasn't it though?
Just because some of them
I cannot
outfits
speak
look
on
like
that.
they're about to get on the pole, don't mean they were. Okay,
Respect her agency. My bad.
you're right.
Hashtag respect her agency.
Oh my God! Where the hell are we in this?
I don't know. Where the hell do we transition at?
I don't
even know, son.
We just been talking.
we did this shit in a minute.
Since we've been talking, so my bodega started selling empanadas, right? And I'm just like, I want some empanadas. So I walked in there to get some empanadas. And the dude that runs my bodega, they're all Dominicans.
Of course.
But there's a lot of construction going on in my neighborhood. Per people of European ancestry moving in. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of like day laborers that come into their spot to hang out afterwards. A lot of Latinos. I wouldn't guess what country they're from, but I'm going to guess like Central American, right? Mm-hmm. Just based on features and height. I'm not trying to be racist, but like just seriously, if I was going to guess, that'd be it. So I walked in. I'm like, yo, let me get 2 empanadas. And as I said that, the construction worker turned to me and in Spanish. He said in Spanish, he's just like, the fuck you know about empanadas? Like he said it, like, because I could tell that's what he was saying to me. Because he said empanadas, nigga, the fuck? And then he turned to the Dominican, the fuck Dominicans know? Yo, my bodega owner was just mad smooth.
Fucking make empanadas. They make patelillos, bro.
And then, no, it's not empanadas. I'm sorry, tamales. That's what I was buying. Tamales.
Oh.
The tamales,
See,
yes.
now,
tamales. Yeah.
Now he's
and then,
right.
And then the Dominicans just like, y'all in here all the time. Think I'm not going to try to sell you some shit?
Talk about it, nigga.
Fuck.
Shit. Dominicans ain't know shit about hookah.
You right.
That's a whole thing now.
Shit.
That
That's
shit
part
is
of their
booming
culture.
Business.
Facts.
I don't even know if they do hookah like that back in actual DR.
Nah, son.
That's a New York Dominican.
I'm trying to start my own business, hookah with Dazzlers, when it comes out.
Nah, you late. They do that already.
I know. I've been peace.
You gotta come up with some new flavors.
Oh, I got you.
Sprinkle a little crack in it.
I hate this nigga.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
crack down my shit.
Yo.
Be closed in a week. Closed in a week.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna start the shit in Harlem though.
Wow.
Come on.
Why not the house?
Why, son? They're gonna expect that there.
Hookah. Dominicans.
Okay.
Inwood.
I can feel you. I'm gonna hit.
Dykeman.
I'm gonna hit a very different market. The whites as well. You know what I'm saying? Try to get them on that.
Now the white.
Whites, yeah.
Now,
Okay.
did they be going to Dominican spots?
Yes, they do.
They do.
For food?
Nah,
I'm just asking.
for the people.
Really?
You think they don't? You think the motherfuckers that live in Inwood don't like bachata, nigga? Not at 3 o'clock in the morning, but they like bachata.
Like, okay.
What's with the noise complaints then?
Can they dance it?
No,
Teach
come
that,
on.
bro.
Okay. Some people can't. Come on. Lack of rhythm.
I'll give them a little bit of that.
All right.
You throwing that extra shit? It might not.
Shout out to my Dominicanos. Shout out to Wash Heights. Yo, Dominican breakfast on some real shit. Real spit.
Sage is gonna love you right now.
Real
Go ahead.
spit. That's some solid shit right there, son. Like,
Nigga.
like when it comes to food or when it comes to breakfast, I'm usually like American breakfast we have it at the cake. But like Dominicans, I fucks with y'all.
Son.
Like, I fucks with y'all.
Sage was up here for the holiday week.
Yeah,
I was working most of that time.
yeah.
Before she left, she was like, I need my Dominican breakfast. I'm not playing with you. I need my mango with the onions, with the extra onions, and the sausage and the fried cheese.
You see, I've never had the full thing. I've always had them individually.
What?
I know. I've
Bro,
only
I
had
could
them
change your
individually.
life.
I need them
got
together.
you. I got you.
I need them
Just
together.
make sure you cleanse afterwards, but I got you.
One of my favorite moments in life was the first time I ever went to Atlanta, and I was just walking on the street, and I hear this dude, thick ass New York accent. You can hear that shit a mile away in the South, right? And he's talking to his boy, thick ass Atlanta accent. So his boy is saying to him, thick ass Atlanta accent, so how you like the South so far? He's just like, honestly, your life out here is really good, man, but it just feels like something's missing, man. As well as like, what you mean? He's just like, I ain't seen a Dominican in forever, son. Like, the fuck? Y'all ain't got none of them? Like, shit.
Nope.
I ain't got no Dominicans.
Listen, son. They barely know what a Puerto Rican look like.
Son.
My cousin worked. He used to fucking live down south, and he used to build scaffolding and shit around buildings, and all these niggas thought he was Mexican. He's like, do I fucking look like a Mexican?
Jesus Christ.
He was like, yo, nigga, I'm Puerto Rican.
They're like,
the
who?
fuck is a Puerto Rican?
I don't know what that shit means. That shit might as well be gibberish to them.
Shout out to Mufango. Just had a moment. I'm hungry. Mufango.
Ooh, especially you put some shrimp or some beef in it.
Just had a moment. I'm sorry.
You just kick that shit up to fucking a whole nother notch.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
Salsa con fuego notches?
the Caribbean,
Right,
we
I'm
have a
staying right
lot
here.
of cultural differences, language, and history. But when it comes together, we come together on food, brother.
Yep.
Like, if you're in New York City and you eat outside of your comfort zone, there's some shit you find in every culture that you walk in this store, you know what the fuck you gonna get.
Listen,
Yeah, God damn it.
you missed out on that motherfucking, we were at the Brazilian spot.
Yeah.
You missed out on that goddamn feijoada, son.
What's
Oh,
that?
Black bean stew.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Bruh. Fire.
I know you looked at me. I know that was directed
Wait,
towards
did Vanna
me.
still have polenta? Does she have polenta?
Did she have polenta yet?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I don't think so.
No, right? What the hell am I thinking about? Because there was something that she was offering me. Anyway, never mind.
I just want you to know I regret nothing. That food was delicious.
You got the meat sweats.
Yeah, that shit was hitting, son.
And if I could, I would have taken a to-go plate.
Listen,
They stopped that shit.
outside of me giving her that damn ring,
Yeah.
when I gave her a pork chop with the meat on the bone,
We were there. You know.
she damn near cried.
Yo, speaking of... Okay, one last conversation about food before we get out of here. I had the impossible meat this weekend.
Yeah. So what's
I
that
had
fuckery about?
Qdoba, because I had Mexican, so I had Qdoba and I had quesadillas. And... yeah, son, honestly, if I didn't know, I would not have known. Like, texture-wise, taste-wise, the only thing I would say is, if you're eating like a beef or a pork or a chicken, you know you're eating one of those things usually, depending on how it's cooked. With this, I just knew it was meat. So that's like the difference. It's like, this is just meat. like the general sense. Like the
Right.
texture, this is just meat.
Okay,
But I was
I
just
see
like,
that.
I was surprised, because I've had the Beyond meat. That's a Beyond Alive. Fuck out of here. That shit tastes like a veggie burger, man. You bite into that bitch, you're like, oh, fucking tasting the fucking garden in this shit. Could have had a salad. I hate that shit. I hate that shit when it's disappointing like
Caesar
that.
salad?
I can't.
Oh, man.
It's like one of those shitty salads where they just give you like the bowl of lettuce. I put like a ranch on it. You good? Like, the fuck is this? Not even a good lettuce. The iceberg. The textured shit.
Ah, damn.
Come on. Fox lettuce?
That's how you know a restaurant nigga the fuck. When you have a bowl of iceberg, like, nigga, this shit's not even green.
Yeah, you ain't got no house dressing on this shit. It's all
Oh,
brown.
my God.
Anyway, we're going to wrap up today's show. Thanks for kicking it with us. I know we've been gone for a while, but we have our moment of joy. Who wants to start?
Go ahead, man.
Y'all niggas ain't shit. So my moment of joy is realizing that hoodie season
Yeah.
and gray sweat season is upon us. Fellas,
word?
if you're listening right now, watch your sweats.
You a fool.
Watch your hoodie, okay? They quick out here.
All right. I'm just going to double down on what the hell I said. I put a ring on it, goddammit.
Facts. Congrats, man.
Salute to that,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Shout out to Black Love.
Woman almost fell out that damn chair.
You
You hear me?
I love that video. Yo,
real
I love
talk.
that part.
All
I
the
told
surprises.
Mayhem it looked like you just hit it with an ill crossover. Like, you just like you hit on the floor and you point like, I got you.
It was an emotional crossover. Yo, I had a woman analyze that whole video. She was like, she was happy and goofy, and then she couldn't believe it. And all these emotions came up.
Listen,
She
son,
made
when
that face.
When she said her knees buckled, nigga, that's why she grabbed that chair. I was like, oh, nigga, I'm a champion. They ain't made nothing like me. I broke the mold, nigga. Game over.
Facts.
She ain't out here no more.
Oh, man, it was a
Facts.
beautiful night, man. Shout out to everybody in attendance. It's great to see in a room full of black people living their lives, enjoying it, growing, maturing together, building lives and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all like the mom and pops, and we waiting, son. I can't wait. Yo,
Because I know I'm saying, because where we from, we could have been talking about court cases. I'm just saying.
Facts.
Like, we beat a lot of stats. A lot of stats.
I just have one question.
I could be talking about my probation officer. Like,
I got a request.
He just stood that shit right on the radar. You didn't even catch all that. He stood that shit right on the radar.
I heard it, and then I was
the
like,
whole time. I was like, this thing going down
I'm
the road.
about to commit to getting off these papers. That's what I'm about to do.
As long as they ain't child support papers, then you good.
So we talking
my
about
man,
futures
son.
and lives.
That's my man.
Sorry, man. What you saying?
I was gonna say just put us by the fucking food, but fuck that. Like, we gotta talk about papers off this air.
Hey, listen, bro. All I'm saying is, it's gonna happen on a boat. There's gonna be food everywhere.
All right.
Shit.
The bank out here pulling out weddings on a boat.
All that means is that my bedroom is close by, so when the itis hit, all right, knocked.
You don't even need the card this time, bro. So you good. You're welcome.
Oh my god! All right, my moment of joy is I found out this story about this guy named Gannibal Petrovich. Google him. He was a slave that was bought by Peter the Great, who rose to prominence in the Russian court and is actually the great-grandfather of, I want to say his name is Alexander Pushkin, a very famous Russian author. And his life is something that just doesn't make sense. To give you an idea of how it doesn't make sense, as I was telling my co-host earlier, one of the last things he did in public life was he helped defend Russia's sovereignty against the Mongols. So I want you to picture this. 18-something. You in Eastern Russia. Everybody white. Like white paper white.
Pasty white.
The only people that ain't white are the Mongols. Alright? And then there's a random black man speaking perfect Russian to you like, yo, this is how we gonna get them. And you're just like, nigga, I don't know what is happening right now. What is going on right now?
Fine fuck.
Just picture that. Just learn about his life. I just thought it was a really dope story. It's not really like a big story in history. I just thought it was just like interesting. Sometimes in history, it's not so much about the inspiration. It's more of just like, yo, how did you exist? Like, you know, it's one of those moments like, how you just did this shit? That's crazy. But
Floated out like Prince.
yeah. Also, one more moment of joy.
Nonsense.
This woman on Twitter talked about Harriet Tubman in the most beautiful way I've ever heard in my life. She went on this rant. Did I send you the rant?
No.
She goes, so she said, this weekend on Twitter, I was celebrating Mexican people. I was like, thank you for supporting us. And people got in my mentions. They were mad at me. They're like, you shouldn't be doing that shit. Mexicans are anti-black. And she says, bitch, I don't give a fuck. She said, let me tell you a story. Remember when Harriet Tubman, she had the whole ass on the ground, railroad freeing people? You think them white people that took in them slaves loved them slaves?
Thanks.
Thought they were their equals? Looked at them as human beings? No. They thought there was their Christian responsibility to help, so they did. And you know what Harriet said? I don't give a shit if you're racist. I'm trying to free my people. And that's my only goal, so that's what I did. So if they're going to help me accomplish my goal to help my people, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Well played, sister. Well played. Wow.
Talk about anti-black. You don't need to be anti-black. You don't need to be pro-black to help me. You can be anti-black and still help me. I don't give a fuck. I try to help black people. I was like, God damn, this is actually pretty well worded. Anyway, it's your boy Danny Ocean, DANNYOCION. Find me on Twitter.
It's your boy Chris from Highbridge.
Yo, it's your boy Mayhem Mike. Find me at Q Mayhem Mike on Twitter. I changed my name. Shit is real.
Remember to comment on our Facebook page and our Twitters with the questions that we asked. All right? We out.
Peace.
Peace.